All right, we'll start our recording here. Audio levels look good. Discord levels look good. Yep,
Domcast don't say penis.
he can if he wants to.
Huh?
It's okay. I've made my household assistant a foul-mouthed D&D character, so... You're gonna love it, Tim. He says some unhinged shit.
Yeah, we're gonna get sort of stuck in a loop when I start talking to that thing.
Yeah. Okay, so we are in the city of Starfall. We were infiltrating it as sneaky types, and then we annihilated the Technic League. Then we decided we were going to mess with the government, but not in a stupid, clumsy, crappy way like people do in real life, but in a really devious and well thought out, prepared way of killing a giant dinosaur and making a cheeseburger out of it and essentially poisoning the ruler of Numeria with a healing spell.
This plan is medium rare.
That's right.
Huh.
Part of the reason I want you guys to finish it is then I can go on the Iron Gods GM forums and talk shit. And be like, did any of your players do a heal burger? I don't think so. Your mediocre ass tables? Damn.
Are you saying this plan is medium rare because it's not well done?
Yeah.
No, because it is properly done when it's medium rare.
Properly done. Yeah.
I hope so.
And you're definitely all cooked.
Prime cut content. Okay, moving on.
So the next phase of the plan, you guys were in the desert.
We killed the Trask, right?
You did. You killed the big dinosaur. You really did it.
Brow tried to
UV
detonate
trash.
his head, which I thought was pretty gangster.
Oh, Brow tried to blow
If
up his
only.
head, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Good old Brow. How did that not work? Oh, he made a save, didn't he?
We tried
Spell
like
pen.
3 times or something.
Oh, man.
Was a spell pen thing?
Oh, yeah, because
Yeah.
he has spell resistance. Yeah. Yeah. It's literally the dumbest
It's
monster in the entire game that has spell resistance. Most big dumb things don't.
I'll blow up someone. Someone said eventually.
For sure. I want that for you. So, you
I'm
lay
guessing-
here. You guys, did you harvest it already?
No, we were running late.
Oh, we ran over, didn't we?
I
Oh
was about
yeah.
to say, I'm figuring we're gonna need some survival rolls to harvest this thing.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be bad.
I can give someone +2. I should not be the primary role.
Start with my 27.
Would you like to use this +4 impact longsword? Just keep blasting chunks off of it all the time.
Probably the Brilliant Energy Sword is the best way. The most precise way. It's like a 3-foot long scalpel.
Yeah, that seems better than this.
Okay. So, Akradin is giving Nomcath +2. And you guys start a sawing. And you produce an incredible amount of meat. How are you going to transport it? And don't give me that Ulfred's medium load is 12,000 pounds. These are sofa-sized chunks of meat.
Isn't it like
Okay,
light
well-
load for Ulfrid?
We'll transport it via dwarf, but okay. I do believe we got a couple of bags of holding.
A bag of holding. Okay, so you cut the meat in giant steaks that will fit in the bag of holding.
Yep.
What was the plan to teleport it to the palace, the upper room of the palace? I forget the laboratory. Is that what the plan?
That's been our way in and out. Yeah.
And then you were gonna transport it to the kitchen from there, Numbcast, stealthily,
I can.
or am I remember that wrong?
I can do so.
That way, yeah, because we talked to again about transporting teleporting directly there might be risky because there might be other people in the kitchen with him. Okay. All right, just let me know where and when and when to teleport.
Wait, does he need all of this meat to make a single heel burger?
Yes. No, not at all.
Can we just slice off a little bit?
The part of the
probably
plan
quite
is that
valuable.
if it doesn't heal him, the heel burger will weigh 1,200 pounds and pin him to the ground.
Nice. Dimensional anchor or
Then
whatever.
Takala can challenge him to
Yeah.
a duel and slam the chainsaw down in his face.
That's not the worst idea anyone here has ever heard.
I've done that to myself before. Eat so much that I'm pinned down.
Mm-hmm.
Me in a good Indian restaurant.
Yeah, man. That's true. It's so creamy, I think, that
Ah, it's so good though.
it kills you.
Yeah, it does.
I feel like I pass out every time I go to an Indian restaurant.
Gonna heal up before we go.
I can do that. Gather round.
Probably a good idea.
Should sleep too, right? I used some spells. I ain't that spent.
Oh, it's probably gonna be a day before it all kicks off. He said it's gonna take him time to cook this.
Right. Okay. That makes sense.
So, but what the fuck is my HP macro?
I'm Die.
I'm
IMDIE.
empty. Yeah, that's not working.
Oh, that's because I have to manually rename it. I forgot to tell the code thing to do it. Apply. Try it now.
Natural 20. Roll out.
Nice perception check.
Yeah, sorry, I was just checking. I make sure macros did work. Shit, just call me a dwarf. 195 HP.
Oh, did it key off the wrong? No, you're 195. That's you.
How do you have more hit points than me? No, that's right. You've got a higher constitution.
And I've upgraded the wonderful wedding dress that I'm wearing to be a +6 con item too.
Oh, Jesus.
With a racial negative to con, Olbrin is running a 20 con.
Holy crap!
You guys spent the money on that item, and I have not neglected the generosity. I have fucking beefed that bastard.
We can't have you being a glass cannon.
Well, it's true.
All right then.
So did we harvest enough?
Believe we've got enough.
You guys are out here sawing for a good hour or two. And let's see, where is Cass? You're out here for a bit, and Olbrin, you see what you think is a bird flying almost next to the sun. It's hard to see. Your drow eyes don't see any better in the day than anybody else. In fact, you kind of bothered by bright light, so it's difficult, but you think you see something up there. And Cass risks a sort of passive radar check, and she says,
Something above us.
Oh,
looks like a bird. Is it not a bird?
5,000 feet in the air.
Is it a scout of some kind? You think?
It's the size of a king-sized bed, and it's holding absolutely still.
Okay, fuck. That's not good, boys.
Honestly, I don't think it matters. We're just a group of adventurers that killed a massive monster, and are harvesting it. There's nothing suspicious about it.
Still not liking that.
All right.
Is it right above us?
Yes.
How high up? How high up? Sorry.
5,000 feet.
Five.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Bit far to ambush it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mayanda
Seeing
says.
burst traffic, military-grade encryption. Can't pull any of it out.
She's looking at the truck. It says that there's high bandwidth radio frequency, basically traffic coming from it.
Is it different than what the Myrmidons and those robots were receiving back at Starfall?
More complicated?
Okay.
Okay.
I can't hear it at all.
I didn't think about the Mako. I think it's too late to really say anything about it. I think we should do anything.
Yeah, Solace already know. So.
Yeah.
I mean, we could try to lose it. Like, we don't have to let it follow us wherever we're going. We could teleport.
Yeah, we couldn't take the Mako with us.
Spread out.
Oh yeah, split up.
Spread now. Just don't stand right next to each other while it's right above us.
Mayanda yells, "He's right, scatter." And she turns and touches something on her wrist and like screams into her, like yells into her wrist plate. You've never heard her be so emotional as she goes 500 meters forward, full speed, and the truck, all six wheels, just
Non-detection
start spinning,
communal.
throwing sand.
Natural
into the air.
20.
And
Roll
the
out.
truck peels away from her, and she starts running in a different direction. And she says, you can hear it on your radio, or you can hear it through Castnet. She said, "Object incoming, high speed. You have a second." Where do you guys go, or what do you do? You can have a standard action.
Well, standard action. I kind of spin it on a shitty spell, but I cast non-detect communal on us before she sped away.
You can have that up before while you guys were talking and worrying.
Okay.
I always like to let you guys can pretty much always back game non-detection because the duration's so long. Like, why wouldn't you?
Sure.
If we go, yeah, I'm just gonna start sprinting then.
Yep.
Won't
Okay.
be much.
You can each do a double move if you go in a straight line. Although Olbrin, you can use shift to go considerably farther.
Do we still have haste on?
No,
you guys
it's
spent-
down at this point.
Mhm.
Who's next to me? Toby?
Everybody is when this happens.
Let's see. I am 15th.
Yeah.
Dimension door.
I take, what is that? 5 people with me, and I detour away.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Okay. Olbrin goes. I'll send you northeast. The truck went east. Mayanda went east northeast. And 4 of you, whichever ones you guys designate, may go with Olbrin northeast.
I already moved southwest, I guess.
Yeah, and I moved north, and I moved northwest. So
I'll go with Olbrin.
yeah.
I had already started to separate, but I was also going to dimension door after she called it out.
Does it take my move to go with Olbrin, or can I move again after?
No, it doesn't take anything for you to go with Olbrin. You still have a standard once you get there.
Okay.
You should probably go with him.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't think.
And I will actually just like buff myself.
What do you want to back game,
Sandra?
Nomcath? Probably okay.
I thought I still have it. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna chug down potion of gaseous form.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
I've had that forever, just in
Sure.
case I wanted to sneak in somewhere.
All right.
Nice.
So far, who's gone with Olbran? Mitch Brow.
Yep, and I just used my action to cast mirror image on myself.
Cassandra Lee by default is with Nomcath. Akrodin, what were you gonna do? Dimension Door also.
Yeah, Dimension Door separately, probably straight east,
Okay, Mayanda.
150 feet.
Mayanda will take the Olbran Dimension Door. You're going north. Which way, Akrodin?
East, 150 feet.
Okay. Got you.
Thank you.
All right. This won't sound right because you don't actually hear this thing fire. You just experience the impact.
Tortigan incoming.
Tortugan.
True.
Interesting.
The remnants of the Tarask take. This is an AoE effect, but the only thing left in that area is the carcass. And the remnants of the carcass take 107 piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing as an artillery shell slams into the area, and you see a 100-foot column of sand that goes 200 feet wide. There is just now a coating of sand out here, and you hear Mayanda say on Castnet, "It's no protection. We're being bombarded with active radar now. It can see through the sand. It's gonna fire again soon." It's 3 miles southwest of us somewhere.
Can Olbrin teleport to be on top of it?
I was just thinking that. Who wants to go?
I'll go with you. I'm not sure what is this thing.
But I'm too far away, and and I'm now too slow to catch up with you. So
Yeah, I'll go with you.
It's a warden.
A what?
It's a warden.
It will be heavily guarded.
It's, what does that mean?
An artillery turret on legs.
Are there people on it?
It will have dozens of big robots guarding it.
But no brains, you're saying?
That shot came from Silvermount.
Oh, so it's not the thing above us that's shooting at us. It's that thing's observing us, and we're being shelled from a different position.
Oh, that thing's just like the C1 whatever
I don't
guiding
destroy
everything.
The thing observing us, so.
Do you have anything that can reach a mile up?
The thing above us is marking us.
Yeah, I was thinking if he could teleport. I don't know how far the range is on teleport, but if he could look up and
it's-
teleport on it.
Oh, it's pretty far. That's fair.
Mayanda says the truck is going to do a loop counterclockwise. And so it's... Unless you guys tell her to run it a different direction.
nope, I'm good.
Yeah, so teleport is like hundreds of miles per caster level.
Oh, yeah. Incredible range
Yeah.
on teleport.
So, yeah, I think Olbrin should go up there, electrocute the shit out of that thing.
Not
Okay,
bad.
you. Olbrin's real brave, but you want me to teleport onto a ship with a bunch of fucking robots and try to
I thought
electrocute
he
it to
said the
death?
robots were
He's talking
elsewhere.
about the spotter up the top. I'm saying send Ulfred and let him go Rocky again and just kind of crash the damn thing.
That works too. I was just saying Olbrin because no one's next to him right now, except for me, which I would be totally useless.
Yeah, I'm hella far away from you guys.
I mean, yeah, but Oberon, I don't think there's any robots on the spotter. I think it's just the thing shooting us as robots, from what I understood Cass saying.
Yeah.
Oh, from what I understood, Cass said there's a bunch of robots on the thing that's spotting us.
No. The thing in the air is spotting us. The thing
Yeah.
that's shooting at us is south of us.
She can actually convey through Castnet a sort of mental image, and you can see that Nomcath and Cass went northwest. 250 feet east of them is Mayanda with Ulbrin and Brow, and the truck is
Mayanda's in the truck, right?
no, Mayanda's running alongside you. You deed order. She's remote controlling the truck.
Oh,
Akrodin is 160 feet southeast of you. The truck is headed right for him. And then Ulfrid is 300 feet southwest of you on the other side of the dinosaur corpse. And Cass shows this sort of reddish flying saucer-like thing a mile up in the air above you guys. And she says she's guessing that its speed is supersonic when it wants to be, meaning you will not catch it with fly spells.
We just try to book it back to town.
yeah. See, it's gonna catch a supersonic. I think teleporting on it's not a bad idea, but I don't think I'm gonna do enough damage myself. So
And it flies away at supersonic speed while you're on top of it. Might not
Yeah.
be so great.
it's true, but I can teleport away theoretically, unless it has a way to
Yeah.
trap me there.
But it would be like a signature Eldrin move to teleport onto the observer and then ride it back to Silvermount at Mach speed and never be seen again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if
That
you
would
want to
be-
be cool.
That would be really cool. That would be really cool.
I think if we can get within striking range of it, even if for just a round or so, to harass it and chase it off, that is perhaps a good way to make sure that the truck can escape. Because if it just flies over the truck and provides overwatch so that the truck gets shelled to pieces, we can't teleport the truck out.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Chase it off and drive the truck home. Everybody else
Not
teleports
my
out.
beautiful truck.
Yeah, we ain't got no second truck.
Drek wil zigzag.
Oh, okay.
I said truck will zigzag, and 11 Labs thought it was a foreign language.
Truck
I'll-
will zigzag.
I can go with you, actually. I mean, most of my stuff is psychic, but some things might work against the machine. We'll have to find out.
Mayanda, you and I can probably do a little bit of damage, but I'd love to have Ulfrid with us. He could probably do some fun stuff to it too, but he far away. All right, you want me to teleport us up there?
Yeah.
Okay. We will. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's go to initiative. You guys can roll whenever you're ready. Tarask is dead. You don't get a turn. Truck is going on Mayanda's turn. Well, yeah. And then the warden is not really here, but we'll put him in the turns anyway. And if you want to see him, he's down on the bottom left.
Damn those initiative numbers.
I rolled a 27.
Yeah. And the initiative tracker is showing you have an initiative of 19,527.09.
The fuck?
Oh, I'm not seeing that.
Man. Sounds like a rounding error on that one. Okay. You gotta roll.
Can I prep a spell to shoot as soon as he teleports us up there?
Natural 20. Roll out.
Or actually, I'll delay it as soon as he shoots his. I'll shoot mine at the same time so that it doesn't get away.
Might as well just skip me. There's nothing I can do.
Okay. Josh, you want to delay until other people are ready? Or you want to just beam Mr. Brow up there right now with no fly spell on or anything?
I thought I had a fly spell on. Did it run out from earlier?
If you don't have Overland, your previous fly spells are down.
Yeah, I have Overland on. I don't recall what I have it Overland on, but I don't recall what you have.
Can
on. I'm sorry.
Does Brow
maybe
have
like
Overland?
I don't know which one it was.
I have Overland Flight, and it's never off.
Yep.
Someone gave it
put it
to
on.
me. but I
If
don't
someone
know who
put it
did.
on you, then it's not Overland. Overland is personal only, sadly.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well,
I think-
can I get inside of your wedding dress?
Oh.
Wow.
Hang on tight.
Wait until the honeymoon night at least, please.
I mean, there should be room for me, like, you know.
It's pretty form fitting. Have you looked at me lately?
Not that kind of campaign, you guys.
Oh, I thought it was. Sorry.
Mm.
Well, come on. Do you have like a bag I can jump in?
I've got a efficient quiver. If you can fit in that.
Yeah.
What's the holdup? He doesn't know how he's gonna land.
Yeah. Oh, I guess there's plenty of room for you to catch me once I start falling. Let's do it.
Do you have like levitate or feather fall or other
No, but
popular
it's
spells?
okay. You
Okay.
guys I'm psychic. I'll tell you.
You know
how to
what?
catch me.
I mean, we'll fix it later, Enrique, but Brow should have some kind of levitate, fly, or overland flight spell. He really should. Little mentalist flying around with his feet not touching the ground. Come on.
Yeah.
Just for
I got-
style.
Yeah. I don't have it, but just I'll tell you guys how to catch me. I'm psychic. Don't worry. I'll communicate to you.
Just screaming in our brain. This is the session before Enrique's new character. That's what's about to happen.
No. I love this character. I'm
I can
so
track him all the
attached.
way down.
You take 500 d6. You die.
Terminal velocity is a thing. I think it caps at like 30 d6, but it's enough to kill him.
I more than likely I can probably, unless I'm dead.
Carry me.
Unless I'm dead, and my for the record, my contingency plan is to be transported to wherever Fire Waifu is, so she can cast Breath of Life on me. That is my contingency.
Okay.
I
that's a
cast
good
before
contingency.
cast before we fought the trash. So unless I'm dead, I should be able to theoretically catch up to you as you're falling to your death and catch you or cast something on you to save your life.
Cast a second level
Okay.
spell on him.
Takes,
I do have Featherfall and Levitate.
Enrique
trust you.
takes 30 d6 plus 1 for every dead Enrique character. So is that 4?
Is 30 d6 really the max you can take on fall damage?
Well, it's plenty to kill most characters, but yeah, when you're 20th, somehow you fucking survive the fall.
I was gonna say, look at this. I don't even cast anything.
Oh, I'm not dead if that's it.
I'm fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Just fucking drop me.
Just wham!
Wait,
Land like Iron Man.
It's like
what is this
100.
game? There's a limit on fall damage?
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
No, look.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
No, we're going to worry about it.
Flying's for wimps. Oh, no, I mean,
Would
just drop me.
terminal velocity be in Pathfinder 1? God damn it, stop. Cancel.
Oh my god,
That's your
Gaspar.
personal assistant.
Yeah,
Yes.
I reprogrammed all of our household smart speakers to use 11 Labs and Tim's D&D
Nice.
character from Carrion Crown. So they're all really foul-mouthed and talk about hunting undead all the time.
He goes, "What the hell are you rambling about?"
Yeah.
So
Pretty
fucking
appropriate.
funny.
On brand, honestly.
Yeah. Had enough.
1d6 per 10 feet. Let's see. What GPT? Oh no, GPT's mad. All right, we're gonna find this out. I need to know. Pathfinder 1E. There we go. GPT is on it. We'll have an answer shortly.
Okay, so yeah, I'll delay my turn until everybody that I'm with is ready to be teleported up. To answer your initial question.
I overestimated terminal velocity. Pathfinder 1E terminal velocity is 20d6.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Very
That's
survivable.
If you fall at terminal velocity, I think you should be instantly dead to con. Like, there shouldn't be a roll. You should just explode.
Well, maybe it means 20d6 con damage, because that'd do it.
Yeah, that would do it.
I'm Mr. Drow, you know.
Rollmaster did it best. Rollmaster, I once fell 10 feet and died. Rollmaster fall damage, crazy good.
Hey, why don't we just teleport me next to the observer and I'll cast Magic Circle against technology and then we'll ride it to the ground.
I thought about that. I have one that would do a similar thing, but I figured it would just move away.
Try to climb on the side of it. It's technically a wall. Sorry, what were you saying, Numketh?
I was gonna say, even Pathfinder and original D&D, falling 10 feet can kill at least a non-PC or low-level PC, D6 damage.
I mean, yeah, you're right, and I think the most egregious thing is, like, isn't it true that 4 house cats can kill a town commoner in a round?
True.
Because they each do, really, like, a D2. Yeah. And commoners have 2 HP or 4 HP. I don't remember.
I've told GPT this is insufficient fall damage for our tastes, and it's working on a better formula. It is
good.
It is now showing me math that I do not understand.
Yeah.
All right.
Olbryn, if you delay to me and we soak another artillery shell, then I can dimension door to you, and I will also come to space to hit the thing.
I shall come with you too, if I can.
Nice.
I'll say, yeah, if you want to get over to me, Ulfred, if you can, or if not, is your TP your once per week or day or whatever TP charge recharged?
I totally forgot about that. Yeah, has that recharged?
I don't remember the last.
Killed Osmond, right?
Yeah, this sounds right. I have a once per week teleport thing, or
from his ring.
Yeah. Not 1 second, let me bring it up. Find it in my sea of things.
All right.
Oh, there it is.
Well, yeah, GPT, that's more like what we were thinking. Holy shit. You would continue to accelerate with diminishing returns, factoring in actual physics. Oh, wow. How about 680 d6 at terminal velocity?
Oh my god!
All right, let's see a roll.
That makes more sense.
It's actually 600. It did the math on this. So if you fall 5,000 feet, you would take 6 plus 1 for each dead Enrique character. Gavrilo, Eldrin, Krokta.
Okay. Rog?
Rog counts.
Yeah.
Give it to you.
Wait, I thought he survived.
Is he alive? I know he lost his beam.
Wait,
so he was
you
dead to
guys
me
saved
because of
him.
that.
Yeah, we saved him from the torture
True.
boys.
It's plus 3 then. He's not dead.
He might as well be dead though because he lost his
Gaslighting
beam.
me, Enrique. You only have 3 dead characters. Fucking exaggerating braggart. I don't think that's all the dice. Dice are nice.
Jesus.
Holy fuck. 2,400 points of real dead.
Well, Olbryn's good. And he probably starts like poking around your wedding dress a little bit, being like, "There's none of her in here."
God, stop saying it that way.
Wearing a wedding dress then, Olbryn.
No, I'm poking around your wedding dress.
Olbryn slapping his hands away. Get the fuck away from me, weirdo.
Young adult fiction author. Gross. All right. So Olbrin, I guess back to the $1 million question from 20 minutes ago. Do you want to hold on your turn?
Yeah, I'll delay until everybody who wants to be teleported up is by me. I can carry 5, so 1 per 3 caster levels. Correct? Am I remembering that correctly?
I'm going to delay you to initiative 11. And now basically everybody goes before you. So Cass, I don't think there's anything she can do to help right now. So let's look at Mayanda is going to, let me see if she has anything to help. Why do you have that? Okay. Literally don't remember why she's carrying this spell.
Shit.
Duration, casting time. Nope, can't do that. Okay, she knows what you guys are going to do, and she sprints. She can go ×4 towards Akradin, and the rover goes straight to Akradin, and she and Akradin, if he wants to be, can both be in the rover.
Get over there faster?
What's that?
To get over to Olbrin faster?
Well, are you going up? She says, because I can't go up. I don't have a fly mechanism.
Oh yeah, I'm going up there.
Okay, then I'm going to get in the truck and zigzag like crazy. It will eventually kill us. If we don't get out of here. Okay. Akradin, why are you using your false teeth right now?
I just found him in my inventory. I'm sorry. I failed the real life will save to not click that button.
Okay.
I believe I bought that item a long time ago too.
Yes, yeah.
You were talking, so I didn't do the sound, but this is the sound. Anyway, if we get these bad boys hooked onto the side of it, it'll eat through in a few thousand years, and then it'll be done.
And that sound lasts so long.
Yeah, I probably should have cut that sound a little sooner, but all right. Akradin, Ulfred, Brow, what would you like to do?
I just realized I can teleport 4 times a week, so, and I'm too
Holy
far away.
shit.
And I'm super far away from you guys, so I will teleport myself.
Sweet. I'm just delaying until I get teleported up, and then I'm gonna cast a spell on the thing.
I use this scroll to Dimension Door to, let's see. You're teleporting up there separately, Ulfred?
Yeah.
Okay, is Namcath teleporting up there?
Nope.
You can't get there in time?
Nope, I am now gaseous form, so I have a movement speed of 10.
Oh.
Gas.
The good news is I'm not worried
missed
about the
that,
radar
so no.
locking onto me.
That's true.
Shell that fart. Shell it.
I am also Gus.
Oh my god. Okay, well, he's not coming. Yeah, I'll Dimension Door over to Ulfred, just so we can... Nobody's teleporting alone, in case something really fucked up happens, like he accidentally
potion,
teleports
so
to
he can't
Abaddon or
cancel
some
it.
shit.
We are now Gus.
He drank a potion so he can't cancel it. God damn. He's just gas now.
He did defeat the artillery, so like they will not take. He and Cass will not take artillery. They will get blasted across the desert, but they won't take.
Well, and more importantly, also, if they're using some sort of radar
Yeah,
to
you
find
guys
me,
are
well, I'm just a
intangible.
pocket of gas. I'm invisible to it.
Yep.
Can I do a knowledge check to see if I know anything about wardens?
Sure. Be knowledge engineering,
Sweet.
and Cass will assist you.
Some prison joke.
What?
Should have assisted Cass apparently.
Because it's a warden.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was just hoping to know like what I might expect would happen once we start attacking it, and it's like purely machine, I would assume.
A warden is purely machine.
defenses, I guess.
But it is a potent enough and rare enough piece of machinery that it is undoubtedly in constant control or at least close communication with one of Unity's primary lieutenants. It is essential that I not be seen or detected by it, Cass says. She says the Warden itself is a Class 6 robot chassis, which is funny because normally the scale goes 1 to 5. It is roughly, she says, to liken it to your extensive knowledge of Galarian creatures, it is roughly the size of a storm giant, roughly as strong, and more difficult to damage or hurt. It has incredible long-range vision, vibration sense, proximity, like motion sensors around it in all directions. It carries a weapon that fires shells that weigh 200 pounds, artillery shells that can be fired from miles at targets, which, as long as it has its detachable flying drone in its proximity and it's bathing them with radar, then it either suffers half range negatives or within certain distance, none. So it's pinpoint accurate for miles, and it does monstrous levels of AoE damage. And if you approach it in melee, Cass says most likely you will meet such a force of Unity's robots that you have never seen before.
Oh, sorry. The Warden is not the spotter. I see.
No, this little thing you're pursuing is a drone sent out by the Warden.
That's the detachable drone. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Does the detachable drone have the sensors all around it that, like, as soon as we get there, it's going to know we're there?
It knows, yeah, as soon as it's constantly pulsing the area with radar.
Okay. Yeah, I would just tell people that, I guess, that, once we teleport, we have to attack immediately or else it could be gone.
Yeah, it will leave. It is basically defenseless. Where was I have art for you? Having trouble finding my drone art, but you guys get the idea. Okay, anyone else need to take an action before we go to Olbrin's teleport? Nope. Okay.
Wilfred, are you also teleporting this turn?
Yes.
That's it.
Okay. Everyone who's teleporting can go ahead and trigger it. You guys are broken up in such that Olbrin can
Teleport greater.
Teleport looks safe, although teleport greater is always safe.
1 second. Need to find my thing again.
Hell yeah. No rush.
Yeah. I used greater because I didn't want to miss chance to teleport us into the sun.
That would be amazing. You could teleport yourselves into space on accident.
Oh, fuck me.
Well then now. What's that you've rolled there?
Is this if I can see it, is that a very familiar or studied carefully?
Is a strange robot you've never seen before, 5,000 feet up. It's looking into the sun, a familiar location to you.
Good knowledge check on it.
Yeah, but let's see. Come on. How often do I get to fuck you guys up on teleport? Let me have this.
Not often.
Okay, 93 to 100, false destination. What the hell does that mean?
Means you something similar, but not what you were looking for.
Place does not truly exist.
That's like
roll 1d20 plus 80. Okay.
Well, at least you won't be alone.
you fuck up too?
Well, he was with
I
him.
went with him in case anything
Oh.
fucked up happened.
How did you get over to Ulford so
I
quick?
figured
Did you
He
D-door to...
D-doored.
a D-door scrolled
Well,
over to
see,
him.
that's what did it. You can't be bip-bopping multiple dimensional spells. Shh, you crazy kids.
Oh no.
Okay. Reroll on the chart. Off target. Mishap. Which chart, you goobers? False destination. Yep.
A false destination, and the table I'm looking at was referring to like if you were trying to teleport somewhere that's not real.
Within the spell's range? Are you fucking kidding me? All right. We're going to the country map. Okay.
God damn it.
Oh, I love it. This is like my birthday. All right.
Alfred, I'm sorry, buddy. I reminded you had it.
100 miles per caster level.
Alfred-
Interplanar travel, not possible.
Thank God for that. Alfred, would you please roll me a d8? 1 would be north. Okay. You go southwest towards Silvermount.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
That's towards
Oh, no,
Starfall.
Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, right, you did D8, not D12. I was thinking 12 for clock
What-
face.
What is the maximum range of your teleport ability?
It's 100 miles per level, right?
And it's
So-
your
Nice.
level?
It's 100, 1500.
Now, if it's an item, it's going to be the level of the item.
You end up in the
Good
shackles.
point.
Yeah. Does the item have a level? What item is doing
One
this?
second. The Panorama Celestial
Oh, no.
thingamabobber.
That item's higher level than you, bud. Wow. Okay. That item's caster level is 19th.
Hell yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Well,
Luckily, I have multiple teleport.
how focused do you want to be? Let's go. We can do this. We're in Foundry. You are off course. It says it has to be a similar area. I'm going to be super nice and say that the mountains of Silvermount are not a similar area to the desert air that you attempted to teleport to. So you're going to roll me a 1d175.
A 1D 175? Okay.
Yeah.
What is this wizard bullshit?
That's... He can't... I mean, God, I guess I could be really mean. No, I don't want to be that mean.
Space bone dice there.
Yeah. 175 dice.
Okay. 62 miles. Ulfrid and Akradin are now here. And can make a either survival or knowledge local or knowledge geography check. Whatever you like best.
I have none of those things.
I get it.
You're a bit off course. And then roll me 1d 15,000. Ulfrid, please.
What the fuck?
Fuck.
Oh, how high up you are.
3,000 feet in the air and 60 miles off course. You appear, and Akradin... It seems like maybe Akradin has had this exact experience before. Because when you get there, he glances close range, and he's like, fuck. and he just 360s. Flying, he puts his gaze a mile or two away, looks at the land, and spins until he sees Silvermount. And he's like, we are 50 or 60 miles southwest of Silvermount.
And does Ulfred appear to have any idea where we are, or even that this has gone wrong?
Only if you tell me. I mean, I would see that there was no robot, but
I yell, he went invisible!
No shit. Only if you tell me.
No. Mustn't lie to the party. I do not do that.
First time .gif is what Akron gives Ulfred. He pats you on the shoulder, Pauldron. Yeah. Like, was that your actual first teleport?
second.
Okay.
Are we out of castnet range?
Yes.
That's fine.
Oh.
I have more teleports.
I don't know, man. We could just retire. They'll never find us. You want to open a bar?
You're free.
We're gone.
You're not that far from Yadenve, you know. You can get some brow brew and so as the teleport happens, I assume not everyone has that experience exactly. Ulbrin, you did Greater.
Yeah, I did Greater.
Brow. So you and Brow and who else was with you? Just you and Brow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, man.
Does Greater not have a failure chance?
No. That's why it's so great.
Nice.
Because if you're a paranoid little shit and you're waiting for your dice to betray you, as Ulfred's did, then Greater's awesome. It just prevents shenanigans. That's what it does. All right, let me get this. Okay. Okay. You appear 5,000 feet in the air. A mere... How close do you want to be, Josh? You're pretty precise with this shit, with Greater Teleport.
I want to be on it, touching it.
5 to 100
riding,
feet. Okay.
Riding that motherfucker.
Riding it. Okay.
Because little brow boy ain't got no flies, so he's got to be glued to this bitch.
Yeah, are you carrying me under your arm or am I on your shoulders?
Is he going to grapple it?
Or am I just gonna fall on top of it?
I'm teleporting you on top of it, so you're not falling.
Okay. I can't wait until it moves away at supersonic speed, but
yeah, hold on tight. Make a reflex save.
Okay.
I just start spinning in the air as I fall to the ground. There's places to grab on that. So do we get, should I, we said before this thing will know as soon as we're there. But I'm hesitant to attack it immediately and then Ulbrin, because I think Ulbrin's going to have a stronger spell to hit it with. Or do we want me to attack it immediately because we're afraid to
attack it immediately because depending on what it does, I either got to save your ass or I can attack it, so.
Okay.
Also,
yeah, so
you start falling. As soon as you appear up here, you feel gravity give way beneath you.
I shoot it with a disintegrate.
Hell yeah! Oh man. Okay. Let's see. It gets the Warden's save against disintegrate. It fails.
Oh.
Natural 2.
Damn.
Wait, you rolled the warden. Do you mean the ship, the spotter thing?
The probe that's hovering over you is technically a part of the warden. It gets the warden's saves.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, if with my knowledge engineering from before, if I could have like while falling targeted like the eyes of it or something on there, like if I see a sensor device, I would try to blind it with the disintegrate. But...
You blast, and this green blast goes through the top of it. Melt. You watch this sort of copper gold shielding around it. This flying pizza pan with eyes on every side of it. Orange glowing eyes, blue glowing eyes, strange little instruments and mechanisms hanging off of it, weird little clamps on the side where it latches onto the warden's back and hangs there like a shield when it's not in use, and this one long antenna sticking out at the top of it. And your disintegrate hits it right in the copper shielding on the top, and you watch the copper shielding melt and bubble away like caramel. And you see components inside turning from blackened metal to gray slag, and dripping molten metal, disintegrating material is dripping out the bottom of it, and you see daylight through it. You burn a hole straight through the center of it. That's your turn.
Nice.
Damn, good shot.
And you see its lights flicker and go dark, and Brow starts to fall, and it starts to fall.
I just remember too that Oberon actually, I have mirror image up, so he sees 8 of me falling, I would assume.
If he tries to grab you, he'll fucking miss.
Yeah, so it might take a few tries. So I forgot about that until I just looked at my token.
Don't worry, you've got about 6 rounds.
Yeah.
Max falling speed in Pathfinder's 1,000 feet per round.
Okay. I can probably dispel it on my next turn, right?
Okay. Did I crash my foundry? I think I might have crashed my foundry. I may have to reload here. Yeah, I think I do. Okay, give me a sec. Bathroom break if you need it.
Okay.
I clicked something on the warden and it absolutely froze my entire main browser.
Looking at that warden art though. Giant mech. Scary.
Absolutely tiny waist.
True. Helps it spin around quicker. I don't know.
It actually can rotate at the midsection. It's essentially a turret on a set of legs.
Mm.
And normally the drone attaches to the middle of its back of its shoulder blades. It's partially over its head and shoulders.
Jeez.
And then its right arm is just the biggest gun you've ever seen or heard of in your life.
I don't know how I didn't expect this to fight a Gundam in Iron Gods, but it makes sense now that I see it.
Okay. Logging back in, I think. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Crash caught me right on my turn. There's just nothing I can do until Foundry does a full reload for me.
That's all right.
The drone doesn't, the drone clearly does not have insane defenses or HP like the Warden does, so hitting it with 100 and that's a massive disintegrate. 136 is big.
Yeah, that's good. I didn't know you had that.
Yeah, I think it's the first time I've used it.
Yeah, I want him to have some teeth.
That's pretty teethy.
It's very toothy. It's a toothy maw.
All
right. So, let's try this again. Into here, into here, into here, and as the drone ceases to function, you hear a distant boom.
Gunshot.
And you hear on CastNet, as the shell travels its way to you, you hear it whistling through the air in the distance when it gets close, you hear it for a tenth of a second before it explodes. But she says it fired on its own drone's position.
Ruthless.
That will do 102 to Olbrin and 102 to Mr. Brow. And obliterate the
Even
drone.
with mirror image, I guess that doesn't help me.
Oh no. AoE.
Okay.
It targets everything in an area. And
Ouch.
that's its turn.
Does it get rid of all my mirror images?
No, doesn't affect him.
Damn.
That's my turn.
I moved. Did you move 30 feet?
No, I moved 20 feet.
Okay.
That was a double move.
Oh, your gas is forming. That's
Gas
right.
life.
Mm.
Cass says if you at some point want the gas effect canceled, she can dispel it.
What's the chance on that thing shooting again with its drone gone?
No, the most prudent course of action is probably to stay in gas form. But if you need out
Okay,
of it,
then.
I can get us out,
Yeah.
I think.
We'll just wait it out, I think.
The rover is doing big, slow, zigzag, randomized pattern movements underneath where Olbrin and Brow are. Unless Mayanda says, do you guys want me to kind of head in some other area? Like just leave and you'll catch up to me with D-doors or teleports.
Probably be better at least you get out of the immediate area. I don't know if it's, especially now that the drone's gone, I don't think he'll be able to target you anymore.
She says, do you want me to pick you two up then? Gas team?
We'll catch up with you later.
Okay.
I think Corral's too much in shock to respond right now. He's falling 5,000 feet while having taken 100 damage.
He's falling, his ears are ringing, your eyes are squinted shut. You feel like every inch of your body has been blasted with debris, and you and Olbrin are tumbling like away from each other violently from the force of the explosion. That shell was perfectly calibrated to explode right when it hit this particular altitude, latitude, longitude, within about 10 feet. It was a great shot, if you're into that sort of thing. Mayanda's underneath you, Brow, and she says, I can't slow your fall, but I can pick you up. I can pick up the pieces.
Thanks.
Your style is unorthodox, but effective.
A Crodden and Ulfred saga. Let's see. Let's go back
I
to.
forgot about that.
Wait, but
We gotta
I
go
could
back to the
take this.
big map for that.
Yeah. Crowden, I guess we're falling together right now.
Uh huh.
I'm flying.
Yeah. That same ring gives him permanent flight.
You both have overland, right?
Yeah.
Alfred does his ring thing, and you got overland. So you're both just hovering, 3,000 feet off the ground, way off course.
Just kind of look at him for a second. Just ask
I
him, you want to try again?
Try this again. Where are we headed? Back to where we were?
Yeah, about 60 miles northeast is where we were. 49 miles northeast.
Alfred, you got a real good memory. Roll me a wisdom check to try and beam back to exactly where you meant to be. Or exactly where you were, either one of those targets.
Rip.
I mean, it's kind of generic result. Not terrible. 15 Ronkin, not great, not terrible.
Alright,
Yeah.
here we go.
Let's do it.
Just ask Ukrainians, they'll tell you.
Hell yeah, they will.
Hey, that is a fucking sniper shot.
Ooh, yeah, it is. And just like that, they're back.
Crowden looks at Alfred and says, "Do you want to just never tell them what happened?"
You feel
He nods.
Castnet reconnect?
Welcome back.
What the hell happened to you two? You just both disappeared out of the net.
Don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, maybe it
Going
was
up.
maybe
they fucked
they're
up a
scrambling us. More than
What's been
anything
going
else.
on?
You think a 19th level ring would give you at least greater teleport there, buddy?
I mean, you can't complain about constant true seeing, at least.
That's true. That's true. That's
Crazy.
pretty bullshit.
That ring is horseshit. Fly, true seeing, at will, featherfall. You could have saved Brow.
Speaking of that, true seeing, you want to grab Brow? I'm not sure which one of them he is.
God, I wish I could make you roll on the mirror images to featherfall him, but the spell will target the correct.
Sure, I'll try to move to intersect.
Okay.
Or intercept.
You have already cast teleport this round, so you can't featherfall him yet, but you guys appear, see what's happening. You see a huge debris field, like 400-foot sort of cloud of flaming chunks of molten metal. Some of it glowing green, like it's been turned into acid slag. Some of it burning hot, and just, it looks like the apocalypse back here. And then you see this tiny little body with a big head floating, probably head first, like falling, because his head is the heaviest part, straight down. And Olbrin floating in a wedding dress, still looking beautiful and chic, still having 90 hit points because he's a fucking tank, floating above the cloud of debris.
I haven't done anything this round and I'm flying. I can try and teleport to Brow and catch him.
You can just fly to him. Ulfred put you guys...
did we?
Oh, I had Ulfred, unless Ulfred doesn't want to, I had him put you where you meant to be, which is...
Oh.
Brow is like 30 feet below you, beginning to free fall.
Perfect, yeah.
It's all happening in seconds, so... You're there. You immediately assume the cool skydiver Naruto falling position and dive and grab Brow. And then you can have a standard action.
It is 8 of me, though, right?
Well, if it's going to be a spell, the spell... like, he can't physically grab you very easily, but he can affect you with a spell. Yeah, you guys are literally doing Iron God's Point Break shit. And Castnet
See.
allows you to target him even with the mirror image there.
For style points, catch him with a wall of force and then
Oh.
scoop the correct one.
I said you fell 30 feet. That means he has to take 5d6, 3d6 fall damage.
That's fine.
It's cooler.
Bat. You take 5
Right.
as you guys see the little falling man with the big head suddenly go ba-thunk, and it's the sound of a toddler running into a plate glass window. Just bonk.
With his head.
And he's floating there, and you see him lift up his head and get kind of back to his feet. And Akradin's floating next to him, feeling very clever.
I am feeling very clever. All right.
Oh, fuck. Can't you just catch me?
I could, but this way I can cast fly on you, and then you can do whatever you want. Because if I drop you while we're falling, it would be really
The
weird.
most wasteful save possible. Respect.
Yeah. I mean, I had it today. I want to use it.
Okay. So Brow is not falling to his death. Ulfred and Akradin are back on scene. Does anybody need a turn who has a habit? Olbrin. Wait. Oh man, Brow's soundtrack is dope. Listen to that.
So I'm just like standing on the wall
Yeah.
of force now, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna take a trinket potion of cure critical?
Okay.
Or no, wait. Which one's? Yeah, I'll do cure critical.
Teleporting into the sky to shoot robots without a fly spell. This is
Oh, yeah.
That is very
this-
Chad.
This is up there with some of the most Chadly things this group has done.
Yeah, let's see. That's it. Yeah, I'll just like run around on the wall of force like to look cool. That's about it.
Okay. Are we re-engaging or are we escaping?
From what Cassandra Lee says about how guarded this thing is, we're getting out of here.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I'm not in any shape to engage.
Okay. How do you want to withdraw, and where to?
How many teleports you got left?
Let me check. Plenty, more than likely.
I got 2 scrolls. Gold is meaningless.
My spell report macros
There are 12
are
Myrmidon
working,
class
so
robots
I'm
en route to our location. They will be here in 45 seconds.
Sorry, Josh. Here, you need me to look up a spell.
Yeah. How many 5th level and 7th level spells do I have?
5th. Max, you have 7th, 5th, and 6th. 6th.
Okay. Yeah. So I can get us anywhere.
All right. Can the Mako outrun those robots?
If we go now.
You go. Rest of us, let's teleport back into the to the lab. That's where we're gonna head anyways, and we got what we needed out here.
Give me a gunner.
Who would make a good gunner?
Whoever has lots of
Probably.
knowledge engineering.
It'd
me
be
then.
Nomcath or
Left my
Ulfred.
co-pilot back in town.
All right, you'll have to come. You'll have to swing over here and pick me up then.
Yeah, you're gonna have to vacuum him.
All right, the rest of us gather around, children.
Luckily, as it happens,
Teleport greater.
the truck comes screaming across the sands towards the gassy twins. Cast dispels greater on you both. And let's see, she has to make a caster level check, which she will do. Slowest roll ever. Success, -11. She dispels the potion of gaseous form. You both return to material form and climb in the truck. And let's see. She's a nosy, no good, Nick. You have a 21 knowledge engineering.
I do.
She has a 22. You're basically as good as her.
Kind of boy.
Okay. I'm putting something on your sheet that is weightless, and it's called the Nomad Weapon Cluster.
Yep.
And she turns south, hits the gas, activates basically the chemical engine and the electric engine for maximum speed. And being on sand dunes, you get to see how fast the truck can truly be, which is very, very fast for a land vehicle. And of course you get to hear the glorious sound of the full engines again.
You really need to get that starter fixed, Mionda.
She says it's working perfectly.
It shouldn't take 3 seconds to turn over.
It's a big engine, bro.
It's being dramatic.
Okay, you guys go screaming away south, and before long, she and Cass connects you to the truck's radar, and Cass says, I have to go dark. They're sending probes too close. They could discover
Got
me.
it.
She turns into a black, lifeless piece of glass in your backpack, and the truck goes screaming across the dunes, and you can give me a full attack from the chain gun. The rest of you are teleporting? You're all piling on Olbrin and teleporting?
Out
Yes.
of ammunition.
Oh, gosh. Let me fix that, sorry. It is not supposed to do that, but sometimes it does like to do that. There's that. Okay. Unlimited. Old Painless said it was out of ammunition?
Yep.
Bummer. I think that's just an upgrade bug. It does not need ammunition. Unlimited. Yeah, I don't get it. Abilities and...
Try it again.
There's just really no reason for it to demand that. It's very strange. Oh,
There we go. I got it.
weird. You guys go screaming across the desert. Back to Starfall. A few little flying probe robots come within range, and you light them up with the chain gun, and they all peel off. One of them's kind of smoking. It looks like it's getting repaired by the others as it flies out of range. the teleport to get back to town? For the others?
I used a grader, so we just teleport right into the lab.
You're good. Then you
Yay.
guys are back here in Starfall City. Easy. Easy mission. It's too bad about all that meat being blown up in the dunes. No, you guys have plenty of meat.
At least 100 pounds.
I figure with the truck there, you probably stuffed 2 or 3 of these like 80-pound sections of meat into the truck.
That assumes Mihanda is willing to have that mess in her truck.
Oh, she says that's what the cargo holds for. I can hose it out.
Okay, splat.
She says my co-pilot has prestidigitate. We're good. Your co-pilot, when you get back, looks in the back of the truck and goes,
Oh.
I'll get this. I'm a wizard.
she's not a wizard.
All right. So looks like I'm sneaking down to our chef.
So
Could you
you're
greater invis, please?
you're not with us.
yeah, the truck is on the edge of town. Mayanda can drop you, and then she will have Tokala's earth witches hide the truck in the underground caverns that only they seem to be able to access. The barbarians don't seem to know about those. Also makes it very hard for Silvermount robots to track the truck. And she says she'll hide it down there for a couple days. And she will come up. She'll hide it really well and shut it all down so it's difficult to detect, and come back up top, and you guys will let her know if you need it.
Okay.
And
In that case, I'm sneaking across town then.
Yep. You and the Earth Witches and Tokala's people will help carry 400 pounds of Tarask meat back to the hospital, where it will be put on ice and preserved. They'll cast, preserve whatever on it. And that's where it is at the moment. And then however you care to transport it.
Well, I mean, honestly, how did the chef tell us how many pounds of this stuff he needed?
I think he said something to the effect of, I have personally watched the Black Sovereign consume 3 double quarter pounders in a sitting.
Well, I have a grade 1 bag of holding, so I believe I can carry enough meat.
Okay.
Just in the bag of holding for the recipe purposes.
Okay. Your support crew at the hospital cuts it up into sections that will. Olbrin appears back at the hospital, I think.
Yep.
All right. Oh, okay, cool. It'd be a lot faster to take the Oberon Express. I was just gonna walk my way through.
Sorcerer with teleport, man. It just breaks the campaign. You guys don't have to do shit anymore.
All right. Head there. And
You got the goods, man.
Got them right here in the bag.
Okay. Is the lab a familiar place? Is my chances teleporting there pretty easy, Toby?
Yeah, you guys have spent a night there, I think.
Couple of them.
A couple of them, yeah.
Spent several days. You guys are like a horror film, where the serial killer is in the house with the victim for a day or two before.
Yeah.
Like, that's messed up.
Teleport.
Yeah, our master plan is to break into his house and make him
Rollout.
dinner.
Yep.
We're some bad boys.
We're going to slip him some health.
His favorite meal. The most delicious rehab you ever had.
All right. Does that get you get us back, Toby?
Yeah, looks good. Accuracy's good.
right.
You
See,
get that spell
Ulfred.
slot back because
See,
the spell-
Ulfred, this is how you do it. This is how you read the terrain and where you need to go.
Shut the hell up.
This is how teleport works.
And in fact, you teleported so accurately you didn't even use a spell slot.
See, this is when you become good at manipulating
I
space,
wasn't gonna tell you.
time.
The smugness would just be too much. But yeah, I did put the spell slot back on you.
Nice. I wonder what the 20 was.
'Cause it did
I forgot I have this
Third
prism.
time in the entire campaign that it's actually worked.
Yeah,
That's
never
more
worked for
times than it
Crocodile.
ever worked. Yeah, Croc.
Kovira has one in Carrying Crown, and it worked twice on her the other day.
Twice in
That's
a
stupid.
Yeah, that was big.
I think it worked once for Crocodile.
Alfred, are you paying attention, Alfred? Alfred.
Oh my god.
Huh?
The
Someone
best
cast Maze on
possible
him again.
answer. Oh man.
All right. If you could give me a probably easier way for me to do this is just actually no. Been doing okay, just kind of walking around. Have we been convincing?
You want to disguise?
I've
Do you
got that
guys
handled.
want to heal up? 2 of you are 100 low on HP.
I can spam some.
Fuck.
I can spam some channel.
Mayana will click some also.
Spamel-chan.
Spamel-chan. There you go.
Yay.
You're pretty good at the heal thing, Alfred, but if you're going to teleport, I can give you some guidance.
Piss off,
Yeah.
grumpy wanker.
That's what he wanted, Alfred. Thank you for giving it to him. It's clearly the only way out.
My God, he actually sounds like a dwarf now. He's growing up.
This guy.
Alright, so y'all get like 70 back.
Thanks, sir.
I'll use the copycat wand to copycat one of the barbarians, and just start making my way down to the kitchens.
See
Walking
invisibility.
fast, faces past.
I give you that,
Your
Nomcath,
prowess
because
fast.
I'm fucking paranoid.
Yeah, don't blame you.
You want to go by yourself? Or you want to escort?
I'll just go by myself. Just gonna drop off and then get a quick idea of when it's gonna go down, and we can plan the rest then.
Let's see. This room is on this map. And you guys are absolutely at the wrong end of the dungeon for it. Hang on a sec. Boop. And then... Boop. Back in Gartone's incredible laboratory that overlooks kind of northeastern Starfall. The bizarre machinery in here and the incredible bird's eye view of the city below. And some sort of enchantment clearly on the laboratory that keeps the dust out. Because there is a steady, as there always is in Numeria, occasional cloud of dust blowing past. And it doesn't seem to land on anything in here.
Had some visitors. Our meeting room is all marked up.
Oh, right. You guys have your battle plan drawn on the floor here. That's a map of the whole palace.
I forgot about that.
I,
All
don't-
right.
I do not remember what any of the letters mean.
Don't either.
It's just marked K1, MH, DS, H, BG, That might mean giants.
This is harem. That's harem down
Harem. H is harem. Yeah, the word
Main
harem.
hall,
here. No,
perhaps.
down here. Harem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gibberish to me.
Yeah. I don't know what we were thinking. Is this floor? This is literally GM reacquainting with this map after 9 months away. Okay. The food hall is in the northwestern corner on lower floor from you.
Yep. Like I said, I'll use that copycat wand to copy one of the barbarians.
Okay.
And then wait for him to go away for a while, and then I will stroll out, walking with purpose, a scowl on my face, and heading downstairs.
Okay. Oh, I didn't turn it on. Okay. Let's have a disguise check from you. It will be modified +10 by using the copycat.
Okay.
Very good. Is that just your skill, or does that has the 10? Okay.
That is with the +10.
That's pretty good. Okay. Down these stairs here, you know that would lead you, unfortunately, straight into the Black Seers, which you guys have not dealt with yet. So you're going to have to go through the main hall some way.
Well, that's why I did the...
Yeah. Oh, sorry. The door game.
Oh.
I'm not even looking their direction. I'm just kind of hit the door, grumbling under my breath.
Okay.
Remember, I got to go all the way south here, right?
Yeah. Well, you could get there a number of ways, but yeah, you'll just run into giant guards if you go south. You'll run into human guards if you go through the west halls.
Yeah, and the giants are stupider. Although there's a few regular humans here too, but less of them.
Well, the giants have that sort of low-grade racism that makes it difficult for them to tell you little people apart. Let's see. Check. And these guys are terrible at this, so they mathematically can't.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Roll
Even
out.
that's because we're in Pathfinder. Thank goodness for you. That fails. That fails your 22 disguise.
Alright.
One of them looks at you and is like, "What the heck?" You mumble something bitching about the Black Seers and keep walking. And he goes, "Yeah, figures." These ones also cannot.
It's these lower stairs that'll take me down, right? I think
I believe
this
so,
is
yeah.
upstairs.
Mhm,
Right, so
mhm. Let me look at this map. And going there is going to place you here. And then we will come over to this map. And the party will see the destination. Nomcath will see where he actually is. The party's not in the kitchen yet. Okay. Nomcath, soldier, can't see through it. You're pretty well good here. Long, huge hallway with the giants standing around. You get the sense that they are bored and nothing has happened that's exciting in days. The technically facility blew up days ago. There were some rumbling and thunder explosions heard north of town today, but nobody saw anything close to town, so they're not super alarmed by that.
I mean, I'm paying attention to what they're saying as I go by, but otherwise I'm just group.
Now we're into, hang on. You enter this room and hold here before you go any further.
I figured.
You see some suspicious gazes turned your way, and you're going to need to bluff check.
That I have a lot better.
Oof, clutch roll. You beat their 31 sense motives with your 35 bluff, and you come up with some reason to tell them that you have to hurry through to the kitchen.
The fucking asshole of a chef wants a fucking shit, and goddamn, I think I fucking mud and just bitching and moaning about the chef because I know everybody thinks he's an asshole, so I don't even say why. I just say specifically why I need to speak to the chef. I just bitch and complain about having to speak to the chef.
Yeah, you zip through there, and you notice that the lawmen, the professional law enforcement officers, are immediately suspicious of you and why you're coming through there, even though you have clearance to be. And hear one of them go, "Why would they ask Ragnar? That's weird." But they believe you. And you step into the glorious palace kitchen. Huge tables to the east, two huge range tops, two massive ovens, two huge boiling pots, and a general furnace for preparing other things, and two massive 20-foot long tables. Beautiful black Numerian style artisanal rugs between them, big thick bushy rugs that are comfy to stand on all day. Tools everywhere. And the chef turns. He's like, he fails to see through your disguise. He says, "Well, what is it?"
Is he the only one here right now?
Do you ask him that, or are you looking?
I'm looking.
Don't see anyone else in the kitchen.
Got a delivery for you. And I just come to the table here and start pulling the chunks of meat out of the bag of holding and put it on the table.
As soon as you pull out a bag of holding, he looks at you again and goes, "Oh, God, I didn't recognize you."
I just kind of wink at him.
He says, "Nobody saw you come in then. If you fooled me, you probably fooled them."
Yeah, little touch and go with the lawmen. I just bitched about you and just give him a grin.
That'll do it.
Got about 25 pounds here. Would that be enough?
It'll have to be, but I think it will be.
Well, then here's another 25. I probably stuffed 100 pounds in there just in case.
He says, "Oh my God. All right. Well, this is better. I'm going to make a bunch of them, and everybody's going to have one. How many of the required spell can you and your people produce?"
I will ask Ulfred through Castnet. How many of those heal spells can you cast?
In a 4-hour period tomorrow morning.
I can do 3 or 4.
Right, 3 or 4?
3 or 4, exactly. Which one is it?
Hold on 1 second. Four.
Yeah, okay. He was consulting his goddess. Yeah, all right, 4.
Consulting his goddess, yeah. Heals a 6th level spell?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mayanda says, "Ulfred, show me how you do that heal thing." Somebody leveled me up, but then never picked my 6th level spells. Okay. No. That one. Okay. So, the choices you guys have with the clerics and people you have access to is you can do 4 heal spells, which with this chef's incredible cooking, which is really high-end alchemy, is what he does. He is as much a scientist and caster as you guys are. He will take that heal spell, spend 4 hours turning it into gourmet burgers, and each heal spell will be sort of multiplied out to affect 3 different burgers. And he says the way this works is, if I make something just for him, the poison tasters will have at it first, and they'll detect it. They'll know that it's different. They won't know why, and they won't die, and they'll know it's not poison, but they'll say this one tastes different, basically. But for every heal spell, if we make a bunch of heal burgers and give them to the entire, his entire court, all of his bodyguards and retainers and friends, then everybody will be getting the same exact burger, and they won't be able to detect that his is any different, because it won't be.
Makes sense. So it sounds like we can do 12 of them. Would that be enough?
12?
Well, you said 1 heal spell will affect 3 burgers. So
Yeah.
4 times 3 is 12.
Yeah, and if you want more, Mayanda can do... she can do 2 heal spells per day.
Well, okay, let's ask this. Of his main crew, how many people are there and how many burgers are they likely to eat?
Well, in this case, the plan was to have a banquet in a few days, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Why have those lost their icon? That's annoying. And you guys, clever little kids that you are, ran a simulation on this area, didn't you?
Yep.
Yes.
Got our asses handed to us.
But you know that this is what the dining hall will look like. This is your own memories. And I'm going to turn off the chatter so it's not so distracting. But this is the dining hall you will need to serve burgers to.
Oh, we have to serve the... Well,
he
we
says,
don't have
I'm
to
going to...
serve-
everybody else is not getting Tarask burger. I'm going...
Yeah.
however many heal spells you guys can muster, I'm going to pretend that's... You have more meat than we need to do all those heal spells. So I'm going to pretend that's all I got. And everyone will believe me. And then everybody else will get something dramatically less exotic, but also good, like brisket.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for his main crew, right?
Yeah, he will probably want to.
Yeah.
He is...
And, of course, Turok's probably going to eat 4 or 5 himself just because of the size.
He is huge, and he will... Well, he eats lighter than you would think, but more than a human. So I would say a lot, too, for him as well. And I'll supplement him. He doesn't... Believe me, it's already understood that his appetite is ridiculous, and so I will supplement his plate with extra stuff.
In the simulation, wasn't there a witch in his crew?
She will barely eat anything.
Okay.
So,
I was worried about a
sounds-
magic user detecting it.
If I'm counting it right, they'll get 7. They'll eat 7, so the initial 12 would be more than enough.
A detect magic spell on one of these burgers will be about a 7 out of 10. And that's with me sort of downplaying it. My food often is a 3 or 4 out of 10. Just because he has me use weird exotic animals or expensive ingredients, and I use a lot of tricks. So that's why the more heal burgers you make, the harder it is to detect the Healburger.
Then with Mianda helping out, we can do another 6, so we'd have 18 total.
There you go.
And without telling you how to do your job, if I may make a suggestion, and
Squints at
tonight or tomorrow, have lighter and less fulfilling meals. Obviously, if we can get him to eat extra, that's probably more chances for it to work like we want it to anyway. So if we can get him to eat a third, great.
Okay.
Now,
How quickly does it work? Like, does he have to digest it, or is it as soon as he bites into it?
It will affect him pretty quickly, within moments. And then
Okay, so
it will... I don't know how it will interact with what he's got flowing through his veins. Because the drug that he takes is technological, it's magical, and most people who take it more than 2 or 3 times die. He is the only person I know of that is actually addicted. It's like saying he's addicted to radioactive sludge. It kills everyone that tries it. Somehow he survives.
Definitely want him to eat it before any of his magic users start.
I had an idea, but I think it'd be overcomplicating things, and I don't know. It'd be a bad idea to mix magics, anyways.
More complicated than Healburger plan in general.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adding an anti-technology field spell to the burger.
Oh my god.
I think that would give it away whenever all the people's shit starts breaking as soon as the burger gets in front of them.
But this is all barbarians. They don't use tech.
Some of them do.
There's some tech dudes? Yeah.
Yeah, but still. Too high a complication.
Somebody falls over because they're... Tokala steals a burger while you're making them and falls over dead. All of his cybernetics
By the
shut
way,
off.
Speaking of Tokala, did he take the same thing as the Sovereign that one time with like
He
a
did.
orange goo?
He
All
took
right.
Numerian fluids and immediately dropped. He didn't die, but he immediately passed out.
Cool.
It was like you guys were in the process of identifying what a hazard they were as he was guzzling it.
Yep. Like, Christ, stop, no. Alright. I think we got a plan for this now. The main thing is, how are we going to be there so that we can see what goes on and take advantage of it? That's our job, so I'll leave you to do your work with the stuff you've got here.
And when is the banquet planned for? Has it been announced?
Yeah, tomorrow evening, unless we need to stall it for some reason. But at this point, pretty tough to stall it.
Okay.
Reason for stalling.
I need the spells cast on the meat while I'm preparing it tomorrow morning. Then I cook in the afternoon.
Alright. Let the guards know to be expecting some help so we can get through more easily.
Okay.
What was our plan for the crones? When were we gonna hit the crones? We're gonna hit them before or after? I can't remember.
I think we were going to hit them during.
During?
Yeah, because we don't want them interfering. We do have to get rid of them. So that's going to be the bad thing. We've got to get rid of those crones. We can't leave them if he gets healed or if he doesn't get healed.
Mm-hmm.
Just have to freaking hope that we can take care of them fast, and then
They could foresee the cure.
do we need to take care of them first?
If they really are seers.
If we took care of them
Oh.
now,
They're probably casting divination on him every day.
so we need to take care of them now, don't we?
Well, they probably know we're gonna take care of them now, right?
No, they're not.
Oh, touche.
Maybe we take care of them later.
I mean, it only counts if they're real psychics. So if they're faking it, then it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
We can murder a bunch of Miss Cleos.
She's real. She really helped me in a hard time, Josh. Way to make fun of me.
God damn it, Enrique.
How are we doing resource-wise? Do we think we could take on a bunch of seers?
Go bonk 'em.
Yeah, I'm ready.
How
Infest
likely
their
is...
dreams.
Wait, did we rest?
No.
We haven't rested yet.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
question.
How
Yeah.
how
I
often
could
does he
use some rest.
how often
I'm
does
good.
he consult them
He's,
or have
the cook,
counsel with them?
Cook does not know. You guys can all ask Cook questions through Castnet, Nomcath. But he does not. He does not know. He just knows that they are there to read his future whenever he is worried about his future, which is however many times a week. He gets bored and wants to hear that there's more whoring and eating and lounging in his future. Which is what we all want to hear, you know.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, sir, there's a market decline in your whoring and eating tomorrow." And he goes,
What was that?
"This is a dumb sound effect."
Yeah, I think Crichton's pretty spent. I'm probably medium. I'm probably three quarters.
Yeah, I could make it happen. You know, I
Me
can
too.
be effective. If we really need to do it today, I would ask for at least an hour to shift a couple of spells around.
We could do that. It's just a chunk of spells and time is going to be taken up tomorrow. If we attack them before the banquet tomorrow, they may call the banquet off because something's happened. It's going to be dicey no matter what we do, and especially if they do a divination tomorrow and find out something's going on. So
What if we, no, never mind. Like, I was
I
thinking
can
if we
cloud their
don't kill them,
dreams.
but we just kind of lobotomize them.
cloud their
Somehow.
dreams as in like just their regular dreams tonight, or you talking about any sort of divination dreams they might be having?
I can send them dreams of a boring day tomorrow,
Okay.
Okay.
so they don't see us coming to murder them tonight.
Who is this speaking?
Cassandra.
Cassandra.
Murder.
Oh, she sounds different. I guess.
I have her voice on because she still. You guys stabilized her a lot, but she still cycles through her different past lives a lot, so her voice changes periodically. You know it's her because
All
it's
right.
speaking through the Castnet.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, it sounds like we can try and hit them late tonight. Then finish up, rest up. We get Mianda and Alfred down to the chef so they can cast spells. And we just got to figure out how to be in that room. Heelburgers go down, so hopefully we can talk him out of shit.
It's gonna be hard to talk him out of shit with all of his people around him that benefit from him being insane. I think we need to
the main
isolate
people
him.
who benefited from him being insane was the Technic League.
Yeah.
And
You don't
they're
think all these right-hand men, though, are going to be happy? I hope.
some of
You're
them,
right.
they're
You're right. They probably won't all feel that way. From what you guys know, some of them like things as they are, but the vast majority of them wish he would quit being such a crackhead.
So let me ask you guys this: who's good on diplomacy?
I don't think me.
Let me see. I don't think so.
+0.
Oldbrin 7 without ever buying it.
I got 7 too.
As a charisma caster, that I never buy a fucking
Yeah.
charisma-based skill.
So my plus
Luna
9
11.
is okay. Luna's the okay. The Luna's our highest.
The Rage Lady is the most diplomatic. Got it.
I've got a 9. I put everything in
used to be
bluff.
the best at it.
And it would actually kind of, if I remember Luna's backstory, she's kind of tied into this anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
sounds like even in character, it sounds like she had the most chance of convincing him that we were helping him.
If she reveals her true identity, yeah, he would be both mad because she's banished for reasons, and also he would recognize her. But Luna will tell you that the Kevoth Cool she knows will be glad to know that he is no longer being tricked, and she hopes and she's optimistic that once he's free of the drug, he'll sense that he has been tricked, but he's not being tricked anymore. She hopes that's how he'll see it.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping too. But we need to be there to try and help guide what's going on.
Would Mockery being present help at all? Because he was a friend of the Sovereigns, correct?
He was. He is also banished from the palace.
Ah.
All right. Can we get in touch with the Mockery in the next hour or so?
I don't know. Can you?
I have his frequency on the communicator, but that means getting closer to him. So.
I can boost you.
All right.
What
Boost
quarter
me,
of the city
daddy.
do you think he's in?
Say again, Josh.
I said, boost me, daddy.
Oh, wow. Did not need to hear that.
I'm glad we went back for that.
Yeah, it regrets. Suddenly regrets. Cass
I
says
guess
if you tell me which quarter of the city he's in, I will relay your signal to a repeater over there.
I guess he's going to be over in the kill box area. That's where we've met him most of the time.
Okay.
We'll send a signal and see if he will pick up.
You send the signal, and he goes. You hear a voice say,
I trust it's important. You risk much.
We're staging an intervention for a friend of yours tomorrow evening. If you could be there, it'd be useful, helpful even.
I'll be there tonight.
It's tomorrow night.
See you soon.
and the radio clicks off.
Yep. I remembered we hadn't told him the details, but we told him we were going to attempt to try and cure him. That's why I went with that route. All right. So we got the Mockery. He says he's going to be there. So you guys rest up, and we'll see about messing up some dreams and then killing some seers in their beds.
All right, we full resting before we hit the seers then?
Actually, we probably could. It's early enough we could get a full rest before dawn, right?
No, Cather, you headed back to...
Yeah, I'm heading back.
Okay. Give me a disguise and bluff check again, please.
There you go, that's better.
Huge. You end up having to talk your way past some of the lawmen. They're 1% alarmed by you passing through earlier. They're 2% alarmed now. They do hold you here for a minute as you exit through this the only way you can, really.
Yeah, that's kind of the point I make about it. It's like, look, this is the only way in and the only way out. I had to drop something shit off for him. What do you want me to do? Climb out a window? I gotta come out this way.
They say hold here, and one of them stays with you, and they tell the barbarians to, they like snap their fingers, and the barbarians are like, what, little lawman? And they're just like, hang on. Things are strange, and we've been told to watch out for anything strange. This one walks down the hall and talks to the chef, and you hear the chef basically go 0 to 60 on the guy, screaming, "Stop slowing down my fucking help!" And the guard comes back promptly and says, all right, yeah, just fucking get out of here. Go get him his fucking meat or kumquats on the edge or whatever the fuck he wants.
What the fuck is a kumquat? As I walk out.
I don't know. I heard about it.
All right.
No problem getting through the giants.
Yeah.
They're pretty dense. There's not really any other lawmen on this path to get you back upstairs. Here, I'll flick you the distance.
All right. I didn't know if you wanted me to go slow just in case. So.
No, I'm looking, and mathematically, because we play Pathfinder, because we're so cool, most of them can't get through your bluff check currently. The lawmen have a shot. They buy sense motive every level. But the rest, the barbarians, no. They're very fooled by disguise self.
Alright, so we will rest up. Let everybody get their stuff back. Just remember, don't use, Alfred, don't use up your 6th level spells unless absolutely necessary. We'll need them for later in the day.
Okay, you should all be rested. Is that everybody? Okay.
Was Kat's gonna do some weird divination shit tonight or tomorrow to influence their dreams?
She's influencing them tonight.
Oh, it's on right now.
Yeah, so that
Okay.
they won't expect us to attack them in the middle at early morning.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I need. Okay. Close this out. You guys hole up in here as you have before. And rest. You take your usual watches, but you guys conk out for a good 11 or 12 hours to make sure all your spellcasters have all their spells. And Cass, she sort of wakes up and searches the area mentally a little bit. Mr. Brow, you can feel her consciousness stretch out through the room and below. You can feel her find minds downstairs. And you can hear her sort of say, interesting. She says, oh, there's the way in. And she casts some spells at them. And in their dreams, which they use their dreams to foresee visions, possible visions of the future, things to worry about, things to fuss over. 99% of the time, their dreams are unfortunately about the barbarians fighting each other or things going on in the harem we're not going to go into detail on, or the barbarians drinking and eating themselves half to death in the Grand Hall. Just the same old boring shit they dream about every night, but they are required to. Cass is relaying some of this to you. And right when their dreams start to involve some anxiety of shadowy figures creeping into their temple, their dormitory, their bedrooms, doors opening silently and slowly, shadowy figures hovering over them, knives and daggers, and a glowing sword made of light enters the room. As soon as they start having those dreams, those of you monitoring this on Castnet, Cass starts blasting their dreams with bullshit.
Teletubbies.
And they see a cowboy screaming in the sky.
Oh my god.
This is a typical dream of theirs.
This is a little out of the normal, but it's not dreams of them being assassinated. So,
Yeah.
So, does the cowboy look like McGinnis?
no, he looks like an old fat dude in a cowboy outfit.
Because I thought it'd be funnier if it looked like McGinnis, so if one of them did wake up and
They
they
don't
saw
want
McGinnis.
any connection to reality. So that's going on downstairs, and anytime you tap into Castnet, you can hear Castnet kind of going. She's like humming and bopping along with it.
Is that a real song you're playing?
I encourage you, when you have a minute or two to waste, to YouTube the phrase "screaming cowboy."
Nice.
It's a pretty good meme.
You'll never be the same. It's a life-altering meme. It'll change your brain chemistry, like doing shrooms will.
Awesome.
It's up there with Bishop Bullwinkle for me.
It's pretty
Wow,
sweet.
the screen
Oh,
cap
no.
is great.
It's right up there with farting priest, I would say.
There's a 10-hour version.
Oh my gosh.
Josh, I'm having the new Gaspar AI units play that for your room tonight.
Oh no.
10-hour screaming cowboy. Okay, Nabu, do you know about screaming cowboys? I think it's man.
Those screaming cowboys are a bunch of ruckus makers. They're known for their wild
Okay,
tales and howling
that's
about
ranting
their
at me.
misadventures.
Yep.
Not exactly my kind of undead hunting crew.
Not exactly
but
my
damn,
kind of
they
party.
sure bring
Okay.
their horns.
Okay, that's enough. So, the night passes.
Just watched it. I love it.
It's amazing. Like a moth to the flame.
It is life changing, life affirming even.
Life affirming is a better term, thank you. So,
There's a Star Wars version. There's a cat meme version.
Oh, good lord.
Josh had not experienced it before about 3 hours ago, so he is now enlightened. He's one of us. Google Gobble.
Lord of the Rings version.
Cass says, okay. Their brains are full of trash, and they are unsure about their dreams today. They're definitely going to probably try some other divinations later this morning out of anxiety. So, whatever
We'll
you're
kill
going to
them
do.
before they get to that. Yeah, let's
Okay.
go ahead and do it now, hopefully before they're awake.
Okay.
Oops, I hit the right thing. These stairs here, they'll take us basically right into the recorders, right?
Yep, and they have a locked door here. It locks from both sides. You can lock it from this side, and they can lock it from the other side. Not a lot of trust between them and Gartone.
What locked door?
As you open the door, you see Mockery standing there.
Oh, wasn't expecting you here, but okay, cool.
Contingency.
Good morning.
We're gonna go silence some seers now. If you wanted some morning exercise, you're welcome to join
I
us.
assume you're about to dispatch the crones?
Yes.
Aye.
Not without me. You're fucking not.
More the merrier.
Holy shit.
What sort of pro energy would we like? Do we have any
I do fire.
anticipation? You do
Well,
fire?
Hey, Mockery, do you know what kind of energy spells they tend to use?
Let me get him here.
Got a resource, we might as well tap it.
They are oracles.
Inflict.
Protection from energy. Communal.
I'll do pro electricity. Communal.
Expect, inflict wounds, hold monster, slay living, fear, slow.
So not much in the way of direct standard damage spells. Alright, so you guys got anything that'll help protect us against that stuff?
I don't think so. I think we're just gonna kind of have to take slay living on the chin.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to, if it can happen, I'm going to be standing next to them with an anti-magic field on myself, cutting them apart as soon as possible.
That is a Crudden's favorite way to fight an entire temple of clerics. Especially elderly, cloth-wearing clerics.
Like, if you want, since Ulfred's carry weight exceeds my weight, I'm gonna cast anti-magic field, and you just rocket boots me through the door and just carry me into them, and then we'll just be killing old people.
If you...
Would I yeet them at you?
If you put...
Yeet you at
that
them.
works too. You bring them to me.
If you put anti-magic field on, you will cancel Ulfred's muleback cords.
Oh, and he will be crushed by all the shit he has.
He would actually be crushed to death. I would go ahead and roll terminal velocity 686 d6 on him.
We need to get you some magic. Wait, I thought you had the muleback tattoos. You don't have those anymore?
They're still
I
magic.
do. They're magic. And
Oh, I thought you said it was anti-tech. Sorry.
Well, my hope is is that we can catch most, if not all of them, asleep. So I don't really want to go in noisy.
Yeah, that was my question. Are we going to try to stealth in, do some silent stuff, or we just... I mean...
The more that we can catch them unawares, the better.
Toby, I'm gonna be casting some spells, and we'll cast them as when it makes sense timeline wise, but let's make sure I'm accounting for them.
All right.
True seeing.
We
Crowd,
could. Oh, sorry.
You're
Go
gonna
on.
get that. Sorry, you're gonna get that. True sight.
That goes on who?
You.
Oh, thank you. I can cast it myself as well, but
if
I
you're
am
gonna
a greedy
anti-magic
guts and will take
field-
it.
If you're gonna anti-magic field, it'll cancel it.
Yeah. How many old people are there?
Fuck you then.
I mean, we could just put a silence on the various sides of the room to form a bubble through which sound cannot travel. And then in the room is me with an anti-magic field, and anyone else who can stand in an anti-magic field without being immediately crushed to death. And we just fucking clobber them. It's only a 10-foot field, so I'm probably not going to be able to catch all of them in it unless they're taking a family photo when we show up.
Well, that would be fun.
That would be fun. Say cheese.
I'm pretty much fucked in an anti-magic field, so not it.
Yeah, you can shoot into it.
Actually, it'll stop spells at the border of it.
You shoot a lightning bolt into the ceiling above it, and the rubble
Collapse.
falls on them.
Great. You know, you guys live in the ceiling above this room. Like you.
Oh, we do?
Garton's laboratory is directly above the Sears.
The more we talk, the more I think I should just spam earthquake on this building.
That would have been faster. Like you could have skipped the whole dinosaur, get artillery and cooking and
Like meld into earth
Mhm.
under the building
Oh.
and just earthquake.
You with that ring plus Tokala's scrap witches could drag the whole city into a fault line.
I have a lot of stone shape every day from this item that Kobe made and forgot about a billion years ago.
There's a couple of those.
So we could, if they're right below us, I can stone shape us through the floor. You pump some illusion spells into the floor so it looks like floor. And then you have Namkath and Mockery fall through the ceiling in a Boondock Saints tangle of rope and just shoot them all to death.
That works for me.
That sounds fun. Let's do that.
I think that is the funnest plan.
My plan.
And when you stone shape
Just to
all
use my
that stone
wand of
up and away, and then you can put it back when you're done.
Oh.
And shoot them in the face until they're dead.
See, with him, I think that's about as complicated as it needs to be.
Yeah. I'm for it.
Okay, so what you need out of me?
Haste.
Yeah, I'll take that too.
Okay. Do you want greater invis? Will that help at all in this situation, or?
It won't hurt.
Dear God, yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Mockery looks at Namkath and says, "I know you're in."
I know you're in.
And he looks at Akradin.
Are you coming?
I'm thinking. How many crones are there, do we think?
7 or 8.
7 or 8, we're all going. Are there windows into their room?
They sleep. They're old.
Okay, that doesn't answer the question.
Yeah, let's just silence.
Their
Head
walls
down.
and windows and doors are protected, except from these stairs.
Which stairs? Do these
The ones
stairs
where-
go? Oh,
Over here.
Jesus.
The ones behind me.
Those stairs go straight into their room.
ones I'm waiting by for 20 minutes.
You know, you make a good point. I really don't have a retort. That's my fault.
I mean, wasn't Gartone one of your coworkers? I'm sure you've been up here before.
It's a complicated tower, and I mean, if you look around this room, you can imagine why I tried not to ever be here.
I know every room of this shit stack.
Yeah, that sucks.
Alright.
Well, you guys could perhaps go down the stairs and cast your various silences. And when I get, then I could fall through the ceiling with an anti-magic field on me, and then you'll be shooting from the staircase.
Give me the good shit.
And I'll anti-magic as many of them as I can, yeah?
Yep, let's go.
Alright.
So only you're falling?
Oh, we're all going in.
Okay.
Just don't stand next to me.
Alright, so what spell are you going to hit us with, Alfred? Or Olbrin, excuse me.
Invisibility
Oh,
greater.
God, it's so loud.
Invisibility greater.
Hell yeah.
Turned my thing up on accident.
Aced.
Fuck yeah.
Toby, give me that 6th level spell back.
Okay.
If he's casting anti-magic field, then that'd be a waste on Akrodin. Does anybody...
I'll give you prayer too. It's +1 attack and damage.
Oh, hell yeah.
Josh, remind me, I have the ability to make macros that can recharge slots. Like, Sarah has the one that recharges her key.
Uh-huh.
We can do those for spell slots so that you can just be like,
okay.
+1.
Okay.
True seeing.
I will cast that on myself, though.
Cool.
I give Moment of Greatness to everyone. So you get morale bonus on 1 roller check.
Cool.
I forget how much it's for. Does it say?
Since it's level 1, it's promise. A morale bonus if any. If the affected creatures of
Invisibility.
Oh, if you have a morale, so if we have Super Bless,
Natural 20.
It'll work
Roll
on
out.
Super Bless. It'll work on Heroism. It'll work on a bunch of different things.
Did someone do pro electricity?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, I do pro acid.
And pro fire.
Gotcha.
Just in case.
There's no reason for me to tunnel through the ceiling other than it's really cool, so I'll just run at him.
And I think I got a 2nd level spell back, Toby.
Your super blessing.
You did.
I cast it already, boyo. You should have it.
He was just asking for permission. He's not normally a part of your group, so he wanted to be cordial.
You may have my super blast. # super blast.
False life.
I cast False Life on myself, Toby.
Going to destroy these dusty old cunts.
Hell yeah. And my contingency is once again to be, if I get below 0, to be teleported to Fire Waifu to be saved from undeath.
Okay.
You better not be kissing you, though.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Why would you think that's
Breath of life? That's what you're looking for, a breath of life. I know it.
This guy.
Hey,
Wow.
it's recommended when you give CPR to do. Yeah.
Oh,
anyway.
wow.
It's actually not recommended anymore. I'm not. Okay. Anyway, bluff check.
All right, who's going downstairs?
Fais les coups de
Head for
grâce.
the stairs.
Sorry, I'm a little confused. Is it all stairs now, or some of us
Yeah, we're
can
all
go
going down
through
the
the
stairs.
floor if we want?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's no reason to tunnel through the floor. It's just
Okay.
cool.
It was.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
But
I appreciate you guys.
I'm hoping that they're all in their individual rooms and we can just
You
kind of
can
sneak
tunnel
up
through
and
the floor
coup de grace them.
on your own time.
Hey, well, wait a minute. They're like a bunch of high-level spellcasters, right? Like, you wouldn't be caught dead just sleeping in a room with no sort of protection or alarm spells, right?
Maybe they don't protect their ceiling
They
though.
have an army of barbarians.
But yeah,
Yeah, that's what they're.
The alchemist upstairs.
Yes, Mockery. This is what they're protecting themselves from.
Let's just do it.
Let's do
Let's
it.
just
I'm
do it.
protecting myself from. Oh my god. Fucking disintegrate my own brains out. Good lord.
Wait, what?
I go greater invis too.
Okay. Let's see. I need to hang on. I gotta move some of your tokens around. You guys are not
Oh,
in the kitchen anymore.
I forgot to cast Invis on myself, but I do.
I'm also in Viz Toby. I don't know if it.
Okay. I'll make sure it's on in a sec.
Invis triggered for Josh. Invis triggered. I'm triggered.
I just realized this. If they're actually all asleep, with all of us invisible and silenced, we could, and connected with a cast net, we could literally all do some damn ritualistic death sort of thing. We all just kind of in there, raise our blades up, and then strike all at the same time.
You want to be like the Nazgul and the Prancing Pony? That's what you want to do to 7 old ladies?
Let's do it.
Your problem with this is what, Akrun?
Hang on. The ancient wisdom goes like this.
A running thief may slit 1,000 throats in the night.
It's deeply fucked, but I'm in.
Let's do this.
Foundry, let me do this. There we go. Okay. Bring it down here.
Don't forget to trigger your protection spells and haste.
On the way downstairs, you see Mockery withdraw a wand from his person. And
Displacement.
activate it on himself. It gets very quiet in front of you. And he strides. Those of you who can see invisible in the party.
I can.
Okay, true sight people. You see him with your greater invis on him for another 10 rounds or so, because it lasts a long time now that you're high level. He is absolutely silent, invisible. He moves with a Nomcath-like grace. I can say no higher compliment than he moves like a catfolk. Nomcath. You've never seen him move like this. You've seen him sitting in a cafe eating or talking or whatever, and he draws this blade out of this backwards scabbard, this wacky angled scabbard on his back, and it's a beautiful silver blade. It looks like this, with a skull on the handle, and he draws this huge, heavy pistol off the other side, and he silently on his tiptoes, as soon as he turns the corner at the bottom of the stairs, he dashes. He just jumps laterally at someone.
Stairs. Someone's there apparently.
Have to click this.
Ooh, it almost rolled a 20.
There we go. So it's actually this. He, with silence, runs up, jams his blade straight into the throat of this crone as she turns, grabs the blade with her gnarled hands, and her eyes start to glow kind of a strange purple as she activates some spell, and he touches her face with the barrel of this monster revolver and just pulls the trigger. She's dead. He is covered.
Well,
you see, those of you who can see invisible, see him get silently splattered with blood. You see his squinting eyes open again. His face is red and his blade is covered in blood. And he, with his pistol finger, he raises one finger saying, "One down." And then he points at these 2 doors here and a door to the south.
And for the door here.
2 doors north, he signals, since he's in a silence spell, that those doors are bedrooms. And he gets on this door as you get on that door.
True seeing.
Namkath, I give that to you as well.
There's no... Okay. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I gotta remove that. And then we will... Oh yeah. Take her off. You can roll initiative. You guys effectively have a surprise round here. A really good surprise round.
I'm going to throw
Oh shit.
see invisible buff on just so I can see the invisible tokens, but it's actually the true seeing.
Okay. Fair enough.
I don't have true seeing right now, or buff.
I had heightened awareness, so I'm going to give myself a +4 spelling that.
You've got the true sight buff now, Namkath.
Okay. I will.
I rolled the piss initiative.
Nice
Very
done.
piece.
Mr. Brow, you see some murder happening and more murder about to happen. What do you want to do? There are
So
enemies
these 2
through
doors.
those- yeah, there's enemies maybe sleeping through those 2 doors to the north, and there's maybe enemies not sleeping to this door to the south.
Okay. I look at Olbrin and see which direction he's facing. Is he facing the north ones or the south one?
Yeah, Olbrin, you have Mockery going through the north left door, and Namkath lined up on the north right door, and no one about to storm the south door. What do you want to do? Sprout's looking.
Yeah, he's just trying to.
Keep in mind, Olbrin's going in like 20 minutes because he rolled piss initiative.
Okay. Well, yeah, I was just basically trying to get a sense of, and if the team discussed this earlier, sorry, this is just my issue. Are we trying to only go after the sleeping ones first, or?
We're trying to get them all as quickly as possible.
Okay, so we should go down to all rooms at once then?
Yeah.
I have an
Okay.
idea.
Uh-oh.
And I
think-
will open this door. Well,
Wait, no.
Okay. What?
No, no.
I mean, we are psychically linked, so I heard that.
Yeah, you guys can talk. You can plan right now.
So,
Uh,
yes. As I reach my hand forward.
Move north between those 2, hold an attack spell, and use it as needed. I will handle the south door. Don't be within 10 feet of me.
He's going to do the anti-magic and just walk in there.
I'm going to stand here with an anti-magic readied, and if that door opens, I'm going to cast it so that we don't get discovered. And you guys are going to kill as many of them as you can while remaining undetected to the north. We will not invite combat on 2 sides.
Fair enough.
Alright. You don't want any help down there holding that?
If you would, I would ask that you be outside the range of this anti-magic field, and as soon as I'm not going to activate it unless this door opens, and then if this door opens and I turn on the anti-magic field, do what feels right.
Okay, I'll just hold so I'll just move here and then wait. I guess, can I ready an action to cast a spell when I see someone?
You can, and Mockery is in front of you, and he signals to you with hand signals. Do you speak Drow Sign Language or anything like that?
Yeah. But I don't think I can see him viz. So,
he signals to Namkath, who can see him. He says, tell your little brain friend, pointing at Brow, that I'm going to run in and get them in the radius of my silent spell, which he is. Brow, you can tell you're in it right now. Everything's very quiet. Doesn't affect you because you're a psychic. But
I will.
He's gonna run in and get them inside his silence, and then you do whatever you need to them.
Yep. I'll be moving to. I said I'll pass that along, but I'll also add to both of them that I'll flank a different direction to try and make sure we get as many people covered as possible.
Okay.
Silence.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah. I will use a swift action to go into dark form, but otherwise I'll just ready my spell then to attack.
Noma, don't forget to signal to him. You guys use cast net so much, you kind of stopped talking out loud months ago.
You're a little late. I've already been hand signaling to him.
Good.
Oh, the good old days when Drow Sign Language was the best language.
And now we have mayonnaise.
There's still that Drow tiara across town at the shop, John.
No, don't remind me of my birthright.
Beautiful tiara. It looks so lovely on you with
Can
the
you
wedding dress.
can you guys imagine if I have the wedding dress, my birthright, and the boots? Those magnificent boots.
Either next Halloween or fucking Rocky Horror or whatever, Josh. We're going to the thrift shop. We're going to cosplay as Olbrin. Gonna get you a wedding dress and a tiara.
Boots.
Easily the most popular person. Okay. Mr. Brow, you're readied with some death magic, yes?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Your style is
Akradin,
unorthodox.
you are readied with
but
death
effective.
stuff.
Anti-magic field in case this door opens.
Namkath, you may go.
I want to, well, actually, he's effectively behind me, so I guess I will go ahead and make a stealth roll.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, with the well, no, I do want to do stealth anyways because the silence will handle any noise, but I don't want to like jerk it open and catch somebody's attention or something.
He is going to move into the room, position on them, and if they don't wake up, he's going to wait until he has a full attack. So he's going to attack Blackstroke.
Damn it! I had to roll a 1 when I have a plus 50.
Well, that's a 51 stealth check. Versus people who are sleeping, it's effectively a 61.
Yep. Actually, I will move here so that I'm between them.
They mathematically cannot succeed, and they do not get their normal Oracle seer bullshit because, as you may know, they dreamt of this all night.
And again, I'm gonna hold my turn just like he said, so he can do a full. So I'm gonna hold here.
This person.
Wait, so
cannot
should I not?
perceive.
What did you mean by he can do a full?
The rogues
Because
are
we
waiting
mo-
around so they can attack more times, but
Yeah.
you'll be ready.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
Well,
things
should I not
show up.
attack right now as soon as I can see them then?
I mean, that's your choice. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to.
Okay.
Actually,
Yeah.
this-
Once.
This is what. Okay. Actually, let me back up. This is what I would recommend. Because they are asleep, we can coup de grace them. If that doesn't kill them, you can follow up with a spell.
Okay.
He has a 49. He is in position.
He'd have.
This one does not. Can't perceive. Can't perceive. This one is asleep.
We can get one at least, though.
Coup de grace is for guillotine wankers.
It's for guillotine wanker.
All right. Well, I can't have
Olbrin-
him show me up then.
Olbrin, you're in position with Brow. You can see both of the Crone's bedrooms, northeast and northwest. And Akradin's 10 feet south of you. And I'm going to position you next to Brow so that you're not caught in the anti-magic field if it happens.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, make sure I'm out of the magic field, and then I'll prepare a. Am I in the silent spell or out of the silent spell?
You're out of the silence. Your position is good.
Well, I don't really care. I can cast silent spells. If I cast a spell,
He
Oh, right,
doesn't
you
want
have the
thunder
bracers.
going off.
Yeah, sure. If
I
you,
just need
yeah, gotcha.
I just need to know if where can I cast a spell where it's not going to make a shitload of noise.
Depends on the spell.
I know that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
If you want to use your silent function and follow mockery in, you can point blank chain lightning people in the silence and no one will hear it. Which is hilarious.
Kill steal him. Kill steal him.
KS. Oh. The old Iron God's KS. All right.
Yeah, I just don't know where I need to be to back up the melee at this point.
I've got you with Brow. So you are able to shoot into the silent spell if you want. You're able to shoot into Nomcat's room if you want. You're basically ready.
Okay.
Do you have a particular spell you want to ready? That's the only decision I can force you into. Is which spell do you have?
Oh, just so you know, it's 2 separate bedrooms with
Yeah.
2 crones each. So
That's
you won't
true.
be able to get all of them with a single spell.
I would shit.
Based on what you just saw, Mockery is nearly as dangerous in ambush combat as Nomcat, so they're likely to murder all 4 of them in a round.
Yeah, okay. I guess I would.
Actually,
If they're
you
like,
know what might not be a bad idea is have one of your amped up magic missiles ready. You can finish off anybody who we don't kill, and that way you can basically stand there in the wall, look down both doorways, and shoot all 4 of them that way if necessary.
into your space or into
Either
Crowd's
one.
space? Okay,
Either one.
that's fine.
It's-
That's fine.
It's,
That's fine. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already.
Wait for explode head.
Oh my god. Browse.
Holy
Sorry, Josh,
shit,
what are you
based.
readying?
I mean, that's the only scenario is that they almost kill
Yeah.
him but don't.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
No,
perfect.
it's fine. Okay. Spellcasters are cocked and ready to kill. Does not wake up. Okay. Ulfred passes. Waiting. Mr. Brow waiting.
Your style is unorthodox.
Crowden waiting.
But effective.
Nomcat.
And here I go. So we are going to go. Come.
All this basically just to say this is a rogue show. Just letting-
Power attack, or
Yep.
excuse me, haste.
That's right.
Dual wielding. So this is my main hand attack. Offhand attack.
Okay. Start on this north one.
Oh, good lord. 2.
Nicely done.
Wow.
Nicely done. That first one was in something else, though. Like one of your other things. It wasn't on an attack. 1, 2, 3. Okay. You're gonna do 3 sneak attacks for me, and then we'll do the other 3.
Sure.
Did that roll an actual one? I did. Okay. Wham.
All the d8s.
Only takes 2 to kill this one. 2 quick stabs, and then your third attack goes to this one.
Got the 2 offhand attacks.
Yep, and 1 offhand attack does miss because it's a natural 1. And then
Do I need another sneak attack with the offhand?
3. Oh, I didn't get this 4th one. I need. Let me see what I got. 1, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I need Roll me 3 sneak attacks. Or 2 sneak attacks, rather. Olvrin and Mr. Brow, you watch a brutal flurry of stabbing as Nomcath runs through the room, going like throat, heart on both of them. And as they're flailing and their eyes begin to glow because they have all the silent and still spell feats, Nomcath drives a dagger into the brains, a lightsaber into one brain and a dagger into the other, and they are both very, very, very dead. And this lady out here cannot, I don't think. Natural 1 on her perception check. Her plus 20 perception. She rolls a 1.
I hit the applause button on the Castnet Discord channel. Thank you.
There it is. Thank you.
Triple tap just to be sure.
Natural 20. Roll out.
Take 109 from that crit with sneak attack. Take 45. Your head is a shattered, splattered pumpkin. And haste went to the other hand. He has a weird fighting style. He fights pistol and one-handed blade. Haste goes there. You do get that. Fucking rolls an amazing crit with that too. $75 crit. He gets throat and then stabs straight through the face, and the other one he just puts the pistol on her head and pulls the trigger 3 times. Bits and pieces of her are sprayed around the room in a silent strobing flash of light in there. And he turns around and walks back out the door.
Rodden looks down at his impact longsword, kind of realizing that it is not the messiest weapon that it's available right now. Like, that's definitely grosser.
Alright, spellcasters, the sleeping rooms are dealt with.
It's Olvin, right?
I guess
Olvin
I'm just.
Yeah.
I have a spell ready, and I'll let them infiltrate the next rooms, I guess.
Yep, same. Well, actually, yeah, I guess.
Wilfred, you're just standing on the stairs, monitoring what
cheer
happens
them on.
through Castnet. Cass looks at you. You look at her.
Sheesh.
Okay. Mr. Brow gets bored, kicks open the door, fireball.
It's a possibility.
Yeah. I mean, since I prepared Explode Head, does that mean, like, I just have Explode Head energy, like, coursing through me until I get to use it?
No, you could switch your action. It's your turn.
Alright. So that room's done. Alright. I'll talk to a Crowden. Like, you're gonna open that door in a sec?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Alright, I'll just prep a new spell that has good range. And, stay here, I guess.
Okay.
Your style is unorthodox. but effective.
Is the full party stacked up and ready to,
Yeah.
pour actions into this room?
The spellcasters are ready. The rogues are free and basically
Hasted.
silently hasted running towards you. Now is probably the time.
Okay. I open a door.
Okay. You see a chapel with a huge, what's the Kellids of Numerian call a prayer stone. It's a huge sculpted pillar of rock that's like 5 feet, it's cut off 5 feet high, surrounded by elaborate runes on all sides, prayers to various dark gods, with a bench on the northwest, southwest, northeast, and southeast sides of it, several of which have an old crone in black robes with a hood, sitting and praying in front of the stone. And as the door opens, I'm pretty sure you're not silenced or anything. As the door opens, they look at you.
Yeah, I realize now that there's a lot of ways we could have made that sneakier, but the door is open.
Mm-hmm.
How much movement do I have left after opening that door? I'm hasted, so I should have 60 feet to start.
You have your whole... You've been standing here, opportunity open door for 2 rounds. You can have your whole turn.
10, 15...
You might have noticed that the GM is somewhat resigned to the fates of the crones, being a rather brutal and swift death.
They deserve it.
They're buttheads. They're not very nice people.
Okay. I go over here. I have enough movement to get here.
There you go.
Kind of swinging the token around. Don't come within 10 feet of me, or you won't be silent.
Plus a lot of other things.
Oh god, I can't catch both of them.
You can touch them
This
with
game's
that.
hard.
Isn't it 10-foot radius?
Yes.
That's it, huh? Yeah, their positioning's kind of tough there. I would say you just run up and hit one of them, but...
Yeah, I'm just gonna smack one.
If you were here alone, and it was like a Croydon versus all of them, that would be the time to, like, haste anti-magic. I'll fucking kill all of you. None of you are leaving. You would sneak in and barricade the doors first so you can't get out. Ooh. You run across their sacred prayer stone. Oh, God, Sydney! And slam into this chick for 43. Very seriously injuring her. And then the parade of death follows.
Oh, I was going to ask, since I didn't actually do anything last time, could I back game and say I delayed my turn?
Absolutely, come on.
Alright, sweet.
Nomcat's had enough fun in there.
Yeah, go blow up a head.
Oh, I can't do that unless they're almost dead. But, let's see.
Such a difficult spell to use, but it's going to be so awesome.
Yeah, one of these days.
No one cared who I was.
Ego Whip on this one here. And that's +1, so it's 26 because I'm in dark form for the will save. And I'm going to try, I'm assuming she's a witch, so I'm going to go for int.
Okay. Remind me what Ego Whip does? I forget every time.
-10 to int.
Oh.
And staggers them for 1d10 rounds.
You know that they are oracles, and that is a charisma caster.
So charisma then. Unless their int is so low that would just like incapacitate them. But yeah, I'll go for that.
That would reduce her to like a very, very low single digit, like 5 or less. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, maybe that's better anyways, because then they can't do anything.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Okay. She attempts to resist your spell. It's not very good. She fails.
Sweet. And they're staggered for 1d10, so let me do that.
Oh, man.
It rolled it, but it's... If you look right under the will save.
Yeah. 2.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Nice. Nice. That's pretty much takes her out of the fight. Nomcath, you want to run in there? Or Olbrin, do you want a readied board spellcaster turn?
No, I'll hold and see what needs to be cleaned up.
Look at this discipline. All right. Nomcath, go for whoever you want.
25.
You got haste move, so you can definitely stab somebody. And they haven't got a turn yet. They are flat-footed, technically.
Head right here.
You run up with the phase blade out.
Yep.
The look on her face says she knows that blade.
No, she doesn't because I'm invisible.
That's true, greater.
Full attack.
Oh, you're taking out the one with minus int.
Oh, that was the closest one. So.
Yeah. Jeez.
That hit?
Yep. Sneak attack.
Yep. I am going to do underhanded sneak attack on her. Flat 64 damage sneak attack.
Nearly drops her. You stab her straight through the body and she stumbles forward, clutching at her side, ready to wail and scream. This one actually gets a turn. One of them is going to get a turn, you guys. One of them. She would normally sending to wake up her sisters. But she sees you guys running out of their bedroom covered in blood and gore. So she assumes they're dead.
It's probably time to teleport to your backup country, ma'am.
My escape country is Finland. Let's see.
Not a bad choice.
Yeah, they love auto racing. She moves over and attempts to touch Akradin.
Be still your beating heart.
Hang on. She still has to do this. She doesn't just get to hit you. And that will be wrong. That will be wrong. Ooh.
He is greater invis, so there will be a mischance as well. If she suffers invisibility.
They're praying at the stone. Nah, they still don't. She comes over and kind of reaches out and flails, trying to touch you. And you definitely step out of the way. She has a vague sense of where you are from the blood spraying out of her ally, but she misses. And you know that that was a melee touch spell, so she is still charged up with Slay Living and will try to touch you with it again next turn. This one dead. This one dead. That one dead. Get out of here. Okay. Mockery invisibly sprints through the combat with haste and positions in a flank position on this one. That's his turn. This one, staggered. With a 10 int. She 5-foot stumbles this way, which of course triggers Nomcath's.
Step up. Fox.
That's such a cool feat.
There's a wounded crone 25 feet southeast of Olbrin. Across the prayer stone, there are 2 other crones 45 feet east-southeast. But Akradin and Mockery are over there. It's kind of whoever you want to shoot. There's 3 enemies.
Can I do anything without making a lot of noise, though?
Magic Missile doesn't make a ton of noise.
And there are 2 groups of silence. Actually, all
Mockery,
3 of them are in silence.
That's true. You can't actually shoot the ones with Akradin because they are an anti-magic. Did you anti-magic?
Negative. I did not anti-magic.
Oh, then you can.
Decided not to.
You can shoot whoever you want.
So actually, what you could do, Olbrin, Because
Mhm.
if I remember correctly, chain lightning will not hit allies, right?
Correct.
Yes, but chain lightning is the Michael Bay of spells. It is loud as fucking balls.
Mhm.
Everyone
Except if he steps up back behind me,
Uh-huh.
uses his cast silent bullshit.
It doesn't make the spell silent.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I can just
But I'm
cast it in silence.
But you're in the silent. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so silence isn't an area of effect.
Do you
Yeah,
have
20-foot
silence
radius.
effect on you?
Yeah,
Namka?
because Bakri used the wand on me.
Oh no, he used the wand on himself. He silenced himself. I'm sorry.
I thought he was offering to silence me too.
Oh, he could have, but I didn't think of that
Yeah.
because I'm a selfish tit.
Yeah, so
Based.
that's what I'm saying. All three of these are within the silence
Sure.
area. If Oberyn moves up, he could do
Yep. Basically, you can shoot whoever.
chain
you want,
lightning and hit all three of them, and it would all be in the silenced area.
Mm-hmm. Namkath is correct. Now that I understand that I promised something I forgot to do, you can do that. You'll get away with it. It'll be a silent chain lightning, which is kind of the saddest thing ever, but whatever. We, the players, will
Great
hear
light
the sound.
show.
Chain lightning. Natural 20. Roll out.
And you get the spell back. Okay. Why does that item suddenly work now?
That's 3 times in a session. That's
What
pretty
were you
bullshit.
doing wrong before, Enrique? Tell us why you're so bad at spell kissing.
So, Croctot, when you want to use a spell item correctly, the way you do it
Jesus,
is...
No. All right. Here we go. We're almost done for the session here. These things are going to explode. I think even if you... Oh my god, they all fail.
Holy crap!
This one explode. They fucking explode. One of them just detonates from the chain lightning. Another one falls over, very dead and badly burned. And this last one over here is barely still on her feet. That was huge. They all rolled piss saves. Okay. That one's dead. Goodness. Yeah, it didn't go too well for them. Now there's a head ready to be exploded.
Don't I get a turn? Oh
Yeah, you skipped
no!
one.
Oh, I
this
thought
is
you
a
weren't playing. Never mind.
No, this is a better. This is a better end to it. So do it.
Okay.
Is it time? Is it time for exploding?
Yes.
I hope so.
Okay.
What's the will save on that? Does he even get one?
Saving throw. Special. Incredible pressure builds on her head. Any such creature that has 20 hit points or fewer, okay,
Yep.
explodes its head and spreading debris in a 10-foot radius, covering Akradin and Mockery in shattered skull and brain fragments.
And they get reflex save. So
Each-
yeah, it looks like the target doesn't get a reflex. It doesn't get a save.
Nope.
No, she doesn't. She explodes. Her head explodes like a melon full of dynamite.
Good lord.
And Akradin and Mockery must make reflex saves. Mockery tumbles backwards with his 32 reflex save and evasions out of it.
I had to move Oberyn so that I could see my Akradin token because I couldn't unselect him. But yeah, I'm going to try and get away from the exploding head.
You take half damage. Enrique /D space 2d6, and Akradin, you take half of this as slashing.
2d6 exploding head damage?
Yep.
The
9.
person whose head he's exploding gets no save. If you have 20 HP or less, you fucking detonate.
That's
Dude,
fucking
you should
weird.
How many times a day can you do that?
As many times a day as I can cast a 5th level spell.
Oh my god. You could just imagine if you were the mayor of like a fucking first level town. You have displeased me, and you have 15 hits on a good day.
That's
Boom.
true. I should be like that kid in the Twilight Zone episode. that
I
just,
haven't seen
rules
that
everyone.
one, but I
he can't
imagine.
explode heads, but he rules everyone. Man.
Good session,
I was trying to think
everybody.
earlier if I had like an alchemist discovery that gives me like an extra head. Like I could just explode my own extra head on people all the time.
God.
Wow. On that note, let's start the recording over.